the high of dark El Shadow Kid Lizard Men. I don't care what you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Everybody, hope you're having a fantastic freaking weekend. Calm down. Listen, I don't know if you got a cold in your hands. You're just waking up. You're getting the eye boogies out. I don't care what you're doing if you're chilling on the beach somewhere. I care that you're here right now, having a good time with me, my friends. Hoping all is good in your neck of the neighborhood. Ezra or Tarkin Dabcron? Oh, well, it depends. What are we talking about here? Are you talking about sheer, like, what the hell has this game come to? Tarkin Dabs all day. That right there was the sign of the new era of Galaxy of Heroes. I think that defines it right there. Ezra's literally a disease when he's got evasion, but we're not going to talk about that. The only disease we're going to be solving is this Grand Arena problem that we got on the holotape, my friends. We got a lot of work to do. So let's go ahead and rock and roll, baby. Can we get a quick hold on before we get going? Need some shout outs over here. We have Yoder, your secret executive counter saved me. See, I'm telling you, the best videos out there. It's not when you have a talking head saying, wow, guys, look at this Galaxy Heroes update, or hey, look, let me look at your roster. No, the best videos in Galaxy of Heroes are like the 2-minute ones. Zero commentary, no music, no sound effects, counter only. Yoder, I'm glad my secret video saved. I should probably make more of my secret database videos of all my counters when I want to record, test it for future purposes. Maybe like a Book of Arnold or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyways, great singing Yoder. We have Unit 7137, Alex Otello. Who else we got? Maryland Merle. We have, what up, Red Wrong. What else we got? Tyler 6688. Happy College Football Day. College football sucks. Says breakup Google. So he didn't like that you're giving him a happy college football day. What else we got? We have Burrito Lord, Griefer, Admiral, My Left Wee. Yay! That's an interesting name right there. 9 people in my country now. On old stream begins. I click. Let's do this. It seems like you need to find yourself in a nice, calm, peaceful state as you're wrapping up the day. What better way than to hang out at the Carver Club? Hang out with me. Let me scream in your eardrum. Sometimes the ear pain soothes your soul and knocks you right out. I'm telling you guys, people underestimate the power of Galaxy. It's taught us so much, from mathematics, economics. It's also a great sleeping aid. The best way to fall asleep if you're having a hard time, play Conquest. Play any PvE game mode. Or, some people like to have a bit more, stimulation, so sort of like having white noise. They just listen to me yell at the game to help them out. It all works like that. Oh, who was that? Gosh, I hate that YouTube doesn't use the abbreviated names now. The Rage is the best. That's right, Hayden Soto. That's right. No better way to spend a Saturday. Listen, the way I look at it, it reminds me when I would get up as a kid on Saturday morning, got the Power Rangers on, I don't know, G.I. Joe, Pokemon. Oh, man. Life was good. We didn't even realize it back then. People, what I need you guys to realize right here, right now, is the situation we have here. Can we first, before we get going here, now that the pleasantries are out of the way, let's give a little bit of pleasantries over to our friend over here at the other side of the hall table, Star Mo. We got 2 Grand Arenas. We have 60 battles that we need to execute. Hour 45 minutes seems like an easy day for me. Seems like an easy day. 15 million. So don't count on what happened in the last Grand Arena I showed you guys yesterday. No tie-in today. We need to go to distance. 15.2 million GP, baby. We got some solid DCs up on her. Represent the Order 66 212th Attack Division CG. Yay! When are we getting it? When are we getting the 212th Attack Battalion? How is it we have the general of the 212th Attack Battalion, but he doesn't do anything with the 212th Attack Battalion? Don't worry, guys. Athano was more important. They're like, yeah, but Athano. I see their argument, though. Anyways, let me show you what Star Mode's up to over here. Doing work. Getting work done. Check this out. One shot. I like this. This is a guy that's taking his Galaxy of Heroes business serious. However, a bit embarrassing. We got ourselves a drop battle on Jabba the frickin' Hutt. What happened there? Not sure if they were trying Night Sister cheese or, you know, again, people have been getting a little cocky on the Wampa. You know, Jabba, if you put the right crons on, maybe some high defense, you know, high potency, something like that, maybe some crit avoidance, Wampa could have a bit of a hard time working through a Jabba. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But basically, long story short, TLDRDW. One shots everywhere else. Very good performance. 2042. And let's take a look at ships. Even ships, this might be the first opponent this season that has not dropped a single battle on ships. So did they go easy on ships? We got to at least expect an Executor. It's just pretty much intended. Executor's got a permanent place on defense. If you're not putting on defense, what are you doing? What are you doing? Speaking of what we got to be doing here. Here's what we got today. Galaxy of Ezra. Oh my goodness, Ezra, Galaxy of Datacrons, whatever you want to call it. This is right now. If you had to summarize what is Galaxy Heroes in 2025, Ezra dodging left and right, basically plugging into every team, which I appreciate that. I got no hate for that. And of course, the beautifully designed, pink, zero flawed Datacron progression, where we got ourselves a nice chunky 389% defense. They should start a defensing company. Ezra plug and play, but annoying. Yeah, it's like we love plug and play, but don't be annoying. Be like Captain Rex plug and play. He's not annoying. He's just good. There's a difference, right? Or Wat Timbor. He's not annoying. He's just good. Ezra's plug and play for all the wrong reasons. And you know what? I know we have an SLKR down here. I need to take care of this problem first. We need to just get down to it. Let Gary just bring him over. Bring him over. Let's get down to work here. Let's get it. Oh, with Abloff coming in season 2 of Ahsoka, you think Siege will give us the Mortis gods? So what you're asking for is more pirates. I think that's what you're asking for. Yes, I can confirm right here, right now, there will be more pirates. Mortis gods, 212th Attack Battalion. No one cares about that. Pirates all day, my friends. All day, day. Yeah, exactly. The day is not far for the day is not far from 500% defense. Oh yeah, listen. You guys think it's already absurd saying 400% defenses, 300% critical damage armor penetration? CG's like, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's so funny. I made a video yesterday because Raid Shadow Legends had a bunch of new, they call them relics in Raid Shadow Legends, which is basically Datacrons, but not Datacrons, where they don't get deleted. You know, it's customizable power, which I think most of us can agree we like. The thing is, it's permanently in your roster, right? But I kind of joke a little bit. You know, in Galaxy of Heroes, they'll give you 300, 400% defense, and their version of Datacrons, again, it's not quite Datacrons, but it's permanent Datacron. It's just like, oh, Wearer can ignore 10% of the target's defense or 26% critical damage. It's just so wild how they kind of calm the power creep and they don't delete them too. It's just crazy. Funny stuff. It puts into context. It's like, man, only 10%, that's nothing. Only 10%, 389.37%. Anyways, yeah, 2% more damage. Yeah, exactly. I'm not even kidding. Anyways, I'm not kidding around with this here. I want to be done with this Ezra. I don't want to look back. It's so fun. I don't even care about the Ray-Ban. I care about the Ezra. But you know, as I'm sitting here reflecting on the past few weeks of basically this whole season, I feel like just been managing Ezra and SLKR. It's like I haven't really felt any other team kind of like float to the surface. If you're boiling, you're going down at the water. I haven't really floated to the surface. Like there hasn't really been much standout except Ezra being annoying and Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Dark Side Vision, Ray Cry. I guess Wampa sort of, Wampa could probably float to the top. Otherwise, nothing like crazy. But I'm reflecting on Ezra. How have I been managing Ezra, especially in those Kenobi lineups of Baylan Skull? Making sure we stun this mofo left and right. If you can stun him, ability block him, he's nothing. He is absolutely nothing. Well, fortunately, we have these resistance crons, which allows you to stun a target which can't be evaded or resisted. And R2 is the resistance member, last I checked. So I don't know. I'm going to rock this. Hopefully that, keeps Ezra in check. I'm not too crazy about my level 3. I wish I had the bonus protection, but is what it is what it be. Yeah, breathe in, let it run wild. That's how it goes. Sun Crown won me my Ray battle. Perfect. Look at that. We're great minds do think alike. Now the question is, do these guys have great minds? Are they thinking alike? Well, I guess we're about to find out. R2 is the founding father. Oh, close. Not quite though, right? R2, he was a little bit later to the game, what, 20, what was it, 17? It was like shortly after the Maul Zeta. Gosh, that was a crazy time. Anyways, if you don't mind, let's clap it up. Leia, I got one request. One request only. On behalf of me, myself, and I, the Kyber Club, don't suck! Let's do it. All right, here's what we're gonna do first. Let's see if we can try to drop a stun on that Ben. Excellent start, excellent start. All right, next up, stun the Ezra. Nicely done, I'm liking this. We're cooking something right now. Okay. I got a bad feeling that this defense is gonna cause Drogon a hard day at the office. Can I get a stun on that Ben? Nicely done.
What the hell are you doing?
The power of one, the power of two, the power of Drogon. Oh boy. Buckle up. Alright! Just keep stunning, just keep stunning, just keep stunning. Alright, we're gonna keep that Ezra locked down. Another stun locked in. We like to see that stuff. Okay, let's go focus on this Raid Shadow Legends here. Almost in the yellow there. Okay.
I love you.
I know.
Pass it over to Leia real quick. Okay.
Get this big walking cart
In the
out of
yellow.
my way.
I'm worried about a sudden whirlwind right now. I'm a bit concerned about this. Maybe I should have done the damage immunity on Drogon. Please be nice to me, Ray. Please be nice to me. Okay, we're hanging. We're hanging. Okay, we need to get a stun on Ezra. Keep him locked in. Oh, the stuns are doing gorgeous. We are doing amazing work right now. Drogon, back under stealth. Give me a stun on Ben. Holy cow, we are locked in with these stuns right now. Keep him stunned. Keep him stunned. Unfortunate. R2, I hope you're ready for another stun. Drop this on res. Let's get rid of all this inspiration. Stun. That's bad. All right, you know what? We held as long as we could there. I have a bad feeling things are going to start spinning out of control.
It's not like that at all.
Let's get a basic. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let her do the ultimate.
My brother.
Okay, hold on. All right, hang on there. Hang in there. All right. Police fracture to Ezra. Keep him in check. All right. That's what Papa Arnold is talking about. That is Ezra manhandling 101. People ask, what is the 101? People rightfully assume it's a shout out to my boy Arnold, the Terminator, Model T 101. But also, it shows you how to handle the mobile gaming hemisphere. We start up with those basics 101. Let's go ahead. Drop me a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and goodbye. That's how we take care of business. That's how we get it done. That's right. We got a Grand Arena. You guys know the drill. If Ezra's still standing, your Grand Arena's not over yet. All right, well, you know what? There's kind of a part 2 rule. If you still have Dark Side Vision Ray up, you still don't have a Grand Arena yet. Once these guys are down, it's officially time to play some Grand Arenas. So I did this the other day. I also did this many times in the past. Gets the job done. I don't want to do any sort of 2-shot risky Banes. I just want to get in there, 1 shot, get the hell on out of there. You ready for it? Is that why you name your channel Donald T101? Look at that, the light bulbs are turning on. Yeah. Let's just say in hindsight, if I knew I was going to become a king of chirpy, guys get the mobile gaming and all those other many titles. Back when I made my PSN back in 2010, maybe would have went with a slightly different name, but you know what? It shows where we came from. It shows the love of the game, baby. It shows that just like the Terminator, we're a whole different breed of mobile gaming fighting machines. Now on that note, Kenobi, I'm gonna say to you now, don't you dare for a second think you're gonna suck. I told Leia this. She did okay. Don't suck. You got it? Show me your lightsaber. The lightsaber. Oh boy, he's giving me the stare. Okay, well, here we go. There we go. Took him a second, but he's got it. All right. Five's gonna take up all the attention right now. In the meantime, let's just go ahead. Target Kenobi. Here comes the heat. Dark Division Ray throwing trash my way. Passed it over to Kenobi. Drop me the damage immunity. Hurry, ASAP. Dropping it over here. Got him locked in. Dark Division Ray doing some cool spinning tricks. SLKR, AOE, we got it. We're fine. Ooh, that's bad. That could be bad. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Not good. Not good. I need to clean this off. Got the ability block. Nice. Okay. I love when Kenobi can do that. Here he comes. Down she goes. All right, AoE. We're fine. We're hanging in there.
I have the high ground.
Why can't I see the ability cooldown? Every other game I played has it. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit it.
I have a bad feeling.
Yeah, of course he would say that right now. All right, she's going to stealth. We're gonna have to wait a little bit. It's fine. We'll get there eventually. Get there eventually. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's just pass it over to. Pass it over to Kenobi. Okay. She's out in the open. Let's just keep working on her. I don't. That stun really threw us off. She could have been gone by now. Get her out. Let's get her out. All right, she's out of here. Took a little too long, though. Way too long. I don't like that. Oh, man. We got ourselves. I don't like this. We have none of our buffs up. Hopefully she doesn't die on me. I'm not even going to bother to counterattack. Just do that. All right, we're still hanging. We need to get damage unity right now. Pass it over. Okay. I think we're bouncing back here. Pass it back over to Kenobi. Need to get a healing unity cooked and probably should have targeted. We're fine. Come on. Gotta take care of business here. Gotta take care of business. Go over here. Give it to you.
Where are you going?
Come on. Come on. We're almost there. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. Come on. Come on. All right. Ooh. Those stuns can be brutal. Come on. Let's just finish up this SLKR. Or sorry, this guy here. Get him out. All right. And then there was one. All right, I'm getting a bit concerned with this here. I'm gonna hit the high ground again. Need to give me as much survivability as possible. All right. Okay, hang in there, hang in there. Please don't die here. Okay, this is sketchy. It's sketchy, but we're almost there. All right, come on. All right. Clap that up. Clap it up. Ooh, hold on, it's getting a little sweaty here. Triple B airflow tactical shorts are in overdrive right now. Woo! We got a GSC now. The coast is clear. You may clear the rest of the Grand Arena. Everything else super easy, barely an inconvenient. And that's what I'm saying. Like honestly, it's just those battles. That's really, I feel like this Grand Arena has been kind of a bit like bleh, just. SLKR Ezra, that's really it. After that, everything else is pretty straightforward after that point. Yeah, no more turbulence. You guys can unbuckle, but it's still gonna be a wild ride. All right, let's go take care of this Reva. I'm just gonna stick to what I did the other day. Super easy. I could do a Star Killer split of sorts here. Go ahead, bring out Malicos, bring out you. And then we have Alex Hotel at the $9.99 trillion big. Yeet! I need to stream today. I love the idea of a full 212 clone team. I've been asking this for centuries. But General Kenobi's too valuable for a few teams to be taken away as the leader. He's not a gas level leader either. Well, that's where things like, that's when Omicrons are actually helpful. Not this where they add every new character 3 Omicrons. No, Omicrons, in my opinion, like fine, sprinkle them in on the new characters. But I think their primary goal should be to lift up older units on a more frequent basis. I could easily throw an Omicron if again, I think we can get a bit more creative and just making him a gas for the 212th attack battalion. A lot more interesting. And just like a lot of things in life, right? We always see, like look at C-3PO. I remember the days when C-3PO was meant for like, you know, one specific use. And then I ended up on Padme. People are like, oh, I don't want to use C-3PO on Padme. And then, you know, went back to Commander Luke, and when it went back to Commander, people are like, well, I don't want to take it away from Padme. It's always one of those things, you know, it's going to upgrade to a better team. And that's the best thing. Rather than Kenobi just kind of being, just punch me, make him into a more of a focal point, build a new team around him, kind of give him maybe like a Grand Moff Tarkin treatment. I would love something like that. So I don't know. I don't care. How do I phrase it? I'm not married to the idea that General Kenobi needs to just be with Master Kenobi for life. They can easily, you know, look here. I didn't need Master General Kenobi. Brought in 5s. Windu's also sufficient for that counter. So there are other tanks we could throw in there. I would like to see General Kenobi elevate beyond just, I'm a punching bag for the team. That's it. All right? Yeah. Kenobi's got so much potential. Not even funny. Speaking of potential, I don't really need much here. I don't know. Just, what do you got here? I don't know. Offense, armor penetration. I don't need to go too hard on this team. What is this one here? But I might as well, like, geez, these data crowns, man. I need Grandma's wacky numbers. She's not wheeling hard enough for me lately, man. I don't know. Crit damage. Okay. I don't know. I don't use this data crown at all. Let's do this. Don't they have designs in the JMK event? Oh, there are so many designs that aren't being used. For example, you know, what's his face? Barbarossa, the guy who made the Galaxy of Heroes test account. He has like the alternate skins of Padme, you know, like the midriff Padme or whatever, you know, Padme with the shredded clothing or whatever. Yeah, so it's like they have a lot of skins that we see in events that we don't end up using. Speaking of end up using, Malicos.
We both survived the purge.
I want to come up with something more poetic, but just rocks. Just rock. Just throw rock. That's it. Throw rocks. Let's get to it. All right, opening play is always a little bit annoying. We just got to chill for a little bit. No ability blocks. I like that. All right. Drop me some of this. Tenacity down and play. We just got to get ourselves Malicos in action. Love the damage immunity. Drop me more of this. All right, now we just wait for you, Malicos. We're just waiting. All right. I don't know. Do we really want to use this right now? Just do basic. Just basic. Come on, let's go. All right. Can you destroy all of them just right now? Everybody.
Oh, kill me if you dare.
That's it. Only 100,000. My gosh, Malicos fell off. That's it. Disappointing. Absolutely disappointed right now. Now you lost all your momentum there. Don't want to use this? Sure, why not? All right, Malicos, you want another try? I think you want to try that again, don't you? Let's try that one more time. All right, you want to do it again? All right, here we go. One more try. One more. Come on. I knew he's got it in. Listen, I never gave up on you. I know you got that dog in you still. I'm just teasing you. Goodbye. That's more like it. That's more like it. 57 banners, we'll take it. We have Durant Vol, $10 trillion. My gosh, way too generous. 15 teams on defense, right? My opponent spent 39 teams and still couldn't clear. As I say, I would say most Grand Arenas out there, obviously 30. That's the ideal scenario, like our opponent, myself. If you're going, like, you know, maybe once in a while 31, 32, 33, 34. But once you're kind of getting the 35 plus teams, you probably lost the Grand Arena, right? So, yeah, you know, hey, at least they tried. They tried. They couldn't clear the Ethano Kicks crown. No kidding. Iden and Grievous. Wow, that's a rough. They can't get through Iden and Grievous. Is it fair to say they are out of steam? Probably. 2 for SLKR wins in 3v3. Don't you guys love that our main focus, our main solution to beating SLKR and the Kron is you better have another powerful data Kron. Oh, that's great stuff. I feel bad for again. I get the hatred for data crowns. It's kind of an onion. There's a lot of layers to it, and a lot of those layers are stinky. But it's like, yeah, if you don't get at least the Hermit Yoda or whatever, JKL crown, or you don't get like a massive health or defense crown, you're putting yourself at a massive disadvantage in Grand Arena. It's a tough situation. Congrats on your win, Durant's Vol. I don't know. Maybe they got to dig into their top 100 teams, and maybe they can have a chance of cleaning through your roster. Power creep at its finest. Oh, it's great. It's great. Speaking of great, Let's just make quick work out of this Ahsoka. There are 5 million ways in one, but here's the thing. We don't want to be dropping stupid banners here, right? So let's just go ahead, keep it nice and simple. Queen Amidala, the floor is all yours. I expect this battle will take a whopping 375% defense. 20 seconds. What do we think, guys? 20 seconds? I'm feeling 20 seconds here. Let's see what happens. All right. Yeah, do your thing. Beautiful. I don't know. Go over here. Sure. I don't know. You know, it doesn't even matter. I wasted 10 seconds right there. All right. Let her do a force squat. Amazing force squats. Love the force squats. Okay. Drop me some more debuffs. Okay. All right. Wow, that was a good ability. Wow, Sabine. Whoa, you blew me away there. All right, throw it out auto. Technically, 20 seconds was the right number. I spent more time thinking about who I want to open up on the Storm attack than actually using the actual abilities here. So, you know, I'll take full responsibility. Now, if you guys, now it's creeping into your responsibility. Why are you taking so long now? Finish her off right now. Do it one more time. No, you can do better. You can do better. Come on, kid. Let me see those dance moves. That's more like it. There we go. Easy, Monica. Easy dunk. What is this? Ahsoka Galactic Legend, man. My gosh. All right. Yeah, you go, Queen. Oh, what do I want to do here? Well, just set the turtle. Let's just get done. Be done with this. And of course, we got to put the best team together. The GOAT Quiggold himself is going to make another appearance, everybody. Let's go ahead. I don't know. Bring in... Sure, another one of these. I don't really think I need much in terms of datacrons, to be honest, on this one either. Like, do I even need a datacron here? You know, honestly, crit damage might be a bit better here, just so we can make sure we're nuking out these fools.
Annie?
Sure, 14%. Give it to me, baby. All right, everybody. Galactic Legend Quiggold is ready to rock and roll. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Deep breaths. Let's get to work. All right. Send him on in. Quick work out of this one. Even the Shortie crowd really, hasn't really shined much. Anyways, link up, yo. We're gonna link up Shortie in the club. Bottles full of bub. All right, here we go. She's gonna throw a deck of cards for me. Wow, that hurt. That really hurt. All right. All right, drop me a little basic, and let's just get to business. All right, boom, 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 blind everywhere. Just do a basic for right now. Oh, yeah, you're gonna feel that. All right, come on. Just top up on protection, I suppose, here, while we have the opportunity. Gucci Man, let's speed up that ultimate a little bit. Yeah, don't take too long. Let's not take too long. All right, just don't lose the link. Don't get too cocky. Keep the link in place. Boom, boom. A little bit of dodge, it's fine. Hit that AoE. Give me some protection. Let's go. Target you. Send it. Boom, boom. All right, we're almost all of it, slowly but surely. And just keep doing basics. Keep it going. Boom, boom. Almost there. Hang on tight. Oh, no. She threw some cards. Oh, my God. I don't know how we're going to recover from that one. All right, Gucci Man's ready. Throw it on the 1X. Don't you dare forget it. Go grab your Capri Sun. We got some nice, cold, great. It's halftime, baby. And that's when the real plays begin. All right, let's go. Speed it up a little bit. And drop me a basic. And goodbye. And there we go. All right, now we just got to do this final bit. Link up the last two. Got to link over here. And link them over there. And now we chill. Drop it. You know what? Just throw it on auto. Throw it on auto if you guys don't mind. I need to get a little groovy. People, feel free to clap your hands while the Gucci Man, the Quiggold, handles business. Come on over here. Bring it back. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, baby. Are you idiot? You killed the T3 and 4 a little too early. Whatever. We got it. All right, easy money, honey. 55 banners. Everyone's alive. I'd like to see that. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, come on, give me a bit more of a challenge. Nothing still. I mean, come on. I hate when I could read these defenses so easily. It's like, yeah, you think you can hold me back with a little bit of Ezra? My power has doubled since the last time I saw Ezra, and doubled since the last time before that. All pretty mild stuff here. Again, it's mostly just trying to drop any battles on stupid stuff, basically. That's the Grand Arena. I guess we got Lord Vader. All right, how about this? We got to make Lord Vader feel good about himself, right? He got a little bit of a facelift, some new clones. He's got a clone data crown. Ooh. All right, Lord Vader. The Grand Arena is not over until we get through you. All right. Does that make you feel like you're included in this game? All right, let's make him feel good. You know how it goes? What did you just miss? You know, sheer domination, you know, the usual protocol things around here. We got beer soap for the 35 months. It's great to be in the Empire today. And don't you dare forget about that, my friend. Great seeing you here. And we have Blaze the Saint. Oh, I missed you. You were here before everyone else. 80 months. Holy cow. 80 freaking months, dude. We need a lot of toes and fingers to count that high. Here's the 80 months in the greatest empire. Babu Frick will be the next deal. Auto deletes all teams. LLTK. And a shout out to the Rise of Legends. Yay! CG, you hear that? I think whenever the day comes when the sun needs to set on Galaxy of Heroes, maybe if they do like one more pirate season, this game's cooked. It's done. The final day when the pirates finally dig the grave for Galaxy of Heroes. They're just like, you know, screw all of you guys. You guys only gave us a couple billions of dollars. Here's Babu Frick. You use him. He just auto deletes the game from your phone, from your PC. And at the same time, he's going to brick your phone at the same time. That right there, honestly, would be pretty hilarious. So CG, free advice from the Kyber Club there. Thank you so much for those 80 months. And as a dedication to your loyalty of 80 months, we're going to have Bo-Katan slice at Lord Vader 80 times. You ready for 2,000 more pirate eras coming our way? I kid you not. If they do it's not going to happen. But if they do a third conquest cycle with pirates, I think the game's done at that point. 2 pirate conquest. CG, you know, I dare you. I triple dog dare you. More pirate conquest units. Let's freaking do it. All right, anyways, let's focus up on this here. All right, we've had pretty much zero problemos up against Lord Vader. Actually, that disarm's a bit different. Usually we don't get disarm on that, so let's see how this goes here. A disarm on Bo could be a bit of an issue here. We're not going to be slicing. Look, not nearly as many slicing. Not hurting as much. Going all in on Drogu. Here comes the number 2, and let's go ahead, see what I can do. Yeah, that disarm could cook us. It could potentially cook. Let's see. Boom, 17. Not even getting the full set. Lord Vader, you might be showing up to the party today. Not complete trash. Yeah, I mean, we could have killed him by now if it wasn't for that disarm. CX doing work today. Like to see that. Give me a, is that one ability block? Yeah, it's not gonna really matter. It's too basic. Come on, let's get to work. And a couple more slices. We're going all in on Bo. Look at that. All right. You got one more chance to put him down. And look at it, even with this arm, barely any problems whatsoever. Give it up for Bo, baby. Send me a basic over here. Let's finish this Oppo up. Give me a little bit of damage ability over here. Easy money, baby. And he gone! All right, what else we got? You know what? Can I get any banners? I'm going to stall this out for a second. Let me see. Any banner potential? I don't know. I don't know if we're going to get everything back. Do I have like one more swarm attack? We're kind of suffering from success right now. Just do a basic here. Don't kill him yet. One turn off. We'll take what we can get. Send him home. There we go. 54 banners. Lost all of our protection. That's the only thing that sucks about this. That's the 3 banners. It just disappears right there. Yeah, buff Lord Vader again so I can buy 4 more clones. Again, he's not complete trash anymore. He's just competitive. But I think a lot of people, including myself, I think we wanted basically a Leia-like galactic legend for Lord Vader. If you're getting 4 brand new characters, to be fair though, you gotta wait for a clone trooper conquest unit lifter. And I think that's what they're holding out for. Is there any clone that, unless they do like a dark side Rex and he briefly had that chip activated him, maybe they could do it. You know, that'd be interesting because Rex is definitely a conquest worthy character, but that dark side moment or whatever you want to call it, it was a small blip. You know, Jesse, is he a conquest lifter? I don't know if Jesse's like, again, conquest units, they're like mini legendaries. Not quite a legend, but just like basically a legendary without being a legendary. Does that make sense? Probably not. I don't know. I mean, I would love to see Jesse in the game at some capacity. I don't know if that's really a conquest type of unit, you know? Thoughts? Again, same thing. I don't know if Commander, like I could see them coming as a marquee, but I don't imagine them being a legendary or conquest. You know, then again, is what's his face? SM33 a conquest unit? No. So you know what? I guess it's possible. Again, in my mind, I feel like it's got to be like maybe not as big as an epic confrontation or legendary, but more than a marquee. I don't know. I guess Fox, Jesse, they kind of sit in between all that jazz. All right. Anyways, let's keep moving along here. We're cruising. Man, we got so much firepower chilling in the roster still. My gosh. You know what I want to do beforehand? I mean, this top wall should be pretty straightforward. I mean, off the top of my head, I guess we can maybe do, I don't know. We can go, I don't know, Wampa. Where am I using Wampa? I get, yeah, definitely not Wampa. We're not Wamping the Calorie back. Definitely not going to Wampa that. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Well, let's go take on the south wall first. See what we got over here. All right, what's the most difficult team we got? I guess this. Boy, let's just send. Is this the best team to use Bane on? I guess so. All right, let's just. I honestly feel like it's more of a challenge fighting these cheesy defenses because, like, man, I feel like I'm overkilling everything, and I don't want to overkill everything because now I feel like I should be taking the advantage of this cheesy defense and doing stupid stuff. All right, just stay the course. Don't suck. And if you can, look at this. I have this one. Yeah. You like that, don't you, Bane? He likes my 93% Datacron there. See, it's nice when you got one of them, man. Bane, one day, we will fully unleash Grandma's credit card. We will have a full Datacron roster, top to bottom, maxed out, perfect health stats. And you're going to be eating good whenever that buffet comes down the road. You're overkill. Yeah, it's like, where else do I use it? I don't know. All right, here we go. Send them on in. Let's get to work. All right. And, well, do we just auto kill at this point? No. All right. You're gonna make me work a little bit. I like that. I appreciate that. Okay. What do we have in this data card? Anything special? Nah, nothing too fancy schmancy. Nothing too fancy. All right, Luthen doing a cool arm wave there. All right, and she gone. That's more like it. That's the Bane. I know. Yeah. Throw that auto. There we go. Easy money, baby. 55 banners. All right, I guess that's the best use for Bane, I suppose. Okay. I guess this Zori team could be a bit challenging. Did I just great mother this? It just the 25% Terminator kind of concerns me a little bit. Man, I got options here. Where am I using Baylan? It's like Baylan can basically beat any of these teams here. I guess Baylan, it just feels so weird. Wampa, yeah, but Wampa, I don't know. I'm just worried. Again, it could just be me overthinking it. I'm worried about Wampa just getting steamrolled by Terminator. Just Baylan this. Let's get her done. It'd be pretty hilarious, Baylan, if he actually dropped this. I'm not gonna lie. It'd be pretty hilarious. I got you something here. Got you a little something. Where do I have that Maracron? Oh, I thought I had the Maracron. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. I guess you keep the Vadercron, I suppose. Baylan to Darth Revan, that would be fun, wouldn't it? That would be fun. I was thinking of just throwing Jedi Master Luke against that. All right, fine. Okay, I hear your sympathetic vibrations. Don't want to spend too long on this, right? Still got a free to play. Thank gosh, we got bit hesitant on Star Killer. That 25% Terminator preload gives me some concerns. Rose Kron has death mark. Yas, I believe so. Whenever Rose uses shock prod, when the stun is dispelled, well, we don't have to worry about that, or expires, inflict death mark, unless this somehow interacts with Baylan where he gets the death mark still. I don't know. Can't be Vader resistant, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't want to screw around too much. Save JML for Nest. Shut your mouth, Starcup. Don't you dare bring up bad memories like that. Don't you dare. We're going to get a pirate song for the era. Basically the Hondo song. Let me put it this way. A lot of time, effort goes into making the songs, and it's already, generally, the songs are kind of like a fun side hobby that, you get kind of a small group of people that like it. The pirates, I'm not even kidding. I think I'd be surprised if 2 people listen to that. But don't worry. Let me put it this way. all that music making energy, it's going towards a really big project. So don't worry, it's not like we're not making stuff. Let's just say I got way more important, cooler things, I think you guys would agree, than making a pirate song when we already kind of got the Hondo song. We're not gonna go make more pirate stuff, I think, for right now. Let's CG keep pumping up the pirate content. Anyways, what do we got here? Let me see what I got here. Now I'm getting distracted. All this Zori business here is making me kind of sorry. Traya, I don't know. Master Look is overkill here. Master Look is going to be complete overkill. Yeah, I'm worried. I don't know how this. So like Wampa's not going to get stunned, but does that mean I'm going to get Death Mark on me? I have no idea. No idea. We need the same 3 Hondo lines in the new song. Exactly right. We need the same 3 ones. Oh man. Oh man. All right. I just don't know how this thing interacts. If I can't get stunned, like if I throw in Wampa, well, we have a problem. Spending more time on this than I did the freaking Ezra and SLKR, right? Yeah. Aphra, oh no, gosh, no, I'm not gonna screw around with Aphra, especially when they're preloaded turn meter, all this stuff. Aphra's not great without her datacron in place. Maybe Malgus this. I said we can maybe do that. Death Mark really means nothing on Mal. All right, let me. Am I gonna regret this here? Let me see. Anything on here that makes me concerned? Tenacity could be a bit of a complication. Yeah, but Death Mark really means nothing to me. All right, I'm gonna go with this. I don't know why I'm getting the heebie-jeebies on this one here. Malgus, can you put my mind at ease? Put it at ease. DTMG, I have a feeling that stun, that Death Mark, again, this isn't your mom and pop resistance. It isn't. That Death Mark could be the end of a Gideon potentially. This means he's like, I'm thinking again, the Death Mark's my concern. This shuts down Death Mark for the most part. We can't get stunned. Again, I don't know how that interacts here. Yeah, all right, so the good news is, all right, cool. We can't get stunned, we don't get Death Mark. Works out for me. All right. Nicely done. Let me just get her out. Just get her out. Easy mode. I probably overthought this a little bit here. It's all good though. All right, no. Keep my banners intact. Keep my banners in check here. Okay. Back online. Drop me a little bit of that. Okay. All right. Drop me a little basic. Come on, just here. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. No. Okay, stop. Listen. How's it we got 2 big bald-headed Sith Lords and none of you guys are taunting? Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, let's no. Keep the taunts alive. You guys are making me bleed nonsensical banners right now. Taunt, there we go. Okie dokie. All right, put them down. All right, mild banner losses. Oh God, can you guys taunt? Holy cow, taunt. All right, there we go, or kill him. 56, we'll take it. Yeah, we spent way too much time thinking about that one right there. Yeah, DTMG susceptible to the Death Mark. Yeah, that's why I stayed away from it. Wanted to stay away from any funny stuff like that. Again, if it was no datacron, oh yeah, we'd be done at that battle 10 hours ago. Okay, next up. None of these seem Wampa fun. These are all too easy. Here, get a poll going. Let's do this.
Our time has come.
Man, I'm sad that we don't really have a lot of stuff to use Wampa. I mean, we do, but I mean, like, I want Wampa to be, like, doing a God of War thing. I want Wampa going to all these realms, slaying all these gods. Well, unfortunately, none of these are really godlike. I don't know. How is Wampa up against Revan? I don't know. It would. I don't know. Here we go. These are basically the options here. Wampa to Tuskens. Here you go. You got a poll in the chat. You guys can figure that out. Let's go take care of this Maul. Just for the sake of, I just don't want to deal with this stupid trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Jedi Master Luke. I just don't want to goof around with this thing. Really not in the mood for all these stupid what's it called? All these stupid broke animations. All right, what do we got here? Oh man, that's a good crown. We don't need that right now though. What's my hide? Do I have anything good in the protection department? Sounds good to me. All right, just bow it. Oh, we're gonna use bow. Bow's been done. ISC animation broken, yeah. And that's what we're just gonna throw in Luke. I don't want to do any other team. I know there's a couple other counters. I just don't want to mess that whatsoever. All right, we're gonna do a cooldown increase to start this party off and send him on in. All right. All right, now Super Commando. Mark down the Maul. Come on. There we go. All right, how about we just like stun the buy me like two? Actually, no, screw the stun. Just keep going.
The Jedi. I'm gonna burn it down.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Resistance is dead. The war is over.
Again, I don't think people are putting this on defense because it's a good team. It's fine. I'm pretty sure it's on defense just to tick people off. I was hoping for a buff unity there. Please, somebody who's no tenacity. Okay. All right, give me a stun. Buy me a few seconds here, yeah? All right, come on. Give me a buff unity. Okay.
Sacred Jedi act. I will not be the last Jedi.
Okay. Just basic him out of here. There we go. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. All right. Is there any way to get banners back here? All right. Let's get our taunt back on. Drop me a daze here. All right. Let's get the... Okay. Never mind. All right. One banner drop. I'll take it. So annoying, man. So, the glitches weren't just me. No. Greedo's bugged out. The shipments are bugged out. Super Commando's bugged out of his mind. What's the poll saying about this Wampa? Ooh, it's a close one. Revan or Thano? Ooh, man. All right, so you guys don't want to go up against Tuskens or Rex. All right, let's take care of business over here. You know what? All right, bring out 5 first. We've been having a fun time. Although the banners are pretty... I don't know. The banners, again, I'm trying to be cognizant of banners because we know how ships goes. You know what? We're using Traya. I care more about banners than anything right now. Traya, are we going to use you anywhere here? Considering this Kelleran back team. Yeah. Considering that there. You know, again, I'm just going to try to maximize banner opportunity. Let's just Traya this here. Although Gaslit, I'd like to save Traya somewhere else. You know what? I feel like lately the 501st banners haven't been atrocious. I'm probably going to regret that. But, you know, it's... Oh, we don't even have 5s. Ooh, do I want to do this without 5s? What do we have in the... Tenacity, not going to matter much. I kind of like when we have 5s because we get the second taunt. Yeah, solid 49 banners. All right, fine. We'll bring in Traya. Traya it is. All right, just Traya this. Let's get the highest banner possible. Probably, actually, I probably could have done a Jedi split with Bastila, Jedi Knight, Revan, and Cal for this one. It is what it is. Yeah, Scorch Rail, he's on defense. Scorch and Tarkin would have dunked on this easily. Again, the thing is just banners. We have teams that could beat it. It's more just making sure we maintain solid banners is all. That looks, yes, crit chance. Just whatever, just do it. Send it in, Savage. Send him on in. Send him on in. All right. There we go. Can Gas beat Master Windu? Well, we don't have to worry about Master Windu. He's not on defense. He's not here today. So don't gotta worry too much about him. I actually I'm trying to remember my squad arena testing. Gas was semi-competitive last I recall. All right, we're gonna drop an isolate over there. Reduce cooldowns here. Yeah. All right, just, come on. We just gotta make sure we don't take too much firepower. Hopefully I'm not goofing too much with my data card. I probably should have thrown some defense on this to play this a bit safer. Because one bonk on Traya, we're cooked. All right, just do basic. There we go, Savage getting us turn meter. Don't want that. We can't have that. Can't have that. Cooldown increase. Insta kills ready. See, we want to avoid that. All right, Savage, need you taunting. There we go. Keep the taunt moving. There we go. Turn meters are pumping. Almost there. Just do it basic. And down she goes. There we go. All right, that's one. Let's focus on the lovebirds now. Get this off of her. All right, here comes a bonk. Big bonkage. Damage over times are gone. Ooh, you guys watch out. Easy, easy. Get her out. Nicely done. And all the problems have been resolved. All right, almost there. Look at that. Nihilus' cape is floating in midair. Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Almost there. Drop me that isolate over there. Almost there. Banner's looking good. We're looking good here. But tell me something I don't know. Drop me another basic here. Almost there. Come on. Basic. Come on, a little bit faster. 2 more turns to kill. You're kidding me right now. Move this a little bit faster. You guys literally have 15% crit chance on the Datacron. Why are you guys whining and complaining? Finish them up. There she goes. All right. All right, 57 banners in the bag. That's what I like to see. Iden Versio, last on this wall. The vote, man, what a close vote. It's Thano for Wampa.
It is time for
I thought you guys would have wanted some other stuff, but okay. How are we feeling about... Man. Again, just banner consideration is all I'm trying to keep in mind here for this. The rest of the battles here. Squid Boy. Rogue One. I guess we could... You guys know my feeling on Rogue One. I don't know. This defense, the crit damage, the stacking offense. I'm in a position where I don't need to do stupid stuff like that. I'm in a very good position right now. I would hate to drop banners on a freaking Iden. Oh, Wampa, Iden, no. That's too easy. No, Wampa, we'll respect the vote. We'll go after Thano. Hopefully there's not like a red flag that comes along with that. All right. I wish I had more confidence in my Omega team. It's just like, without a good crown, that crosser takes way too long to get up and running. I got Star Killer. Again, don't want to screw around too much with the counterattacks and all that stuff. I wish I had confidence in Rogue One. I'm sure they'll do fine. I just don't want to be dropping banners needlessly there. Omega can do it probably. I love that confidence. I love it. Expose ignores defense. Yeah, but it's just more... The waiting until I get the ultimate is my concern. That offense will stack up quite fast on that team. Great Mothers, I am thinking of Great Mothers. How about this? Let's save that for last. We don't need to worry about that. Let's take care of everything on the top side. Wampa versus a Thano. I'm not even going to bother saying what a Thano's doing on defense. Listen, the Kyber Club wants Wampa. I don't care what the probabilities are. Never tell me the odds. Because when you got Wampa and you're loaded, like roided out of your mind with 100% offense, crit damage, armor penetration, all those words, more words equals more better. So everybody, if you don't mind, we're doing this.
What did you say?
You guys better show me you believe. I better see everybody clapping. Everybody obliterating the like button. For every like this stream gets, we increase Wampa's chance of success by 0.00069%. Let's see how it goes. Careful, they have Quiggold. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about this. But when you have a lean, mean, hawk fighting machine, not even a Quiggold can get in my way. Here we go. All right, look at them. We're sending pirates. Oh boy, scary opening, but it's fine. We're gonna hang in there. Boom, 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 boom. Line down line. We need to get that protection up. A bit of a dodge. That's fine. All right, pirates putting in work right now. All right, that's one hit on Quiggold. Ooh, I saw that fear. All right, down for the count. Honestly, this is kind of scary. Damage unity.
I want more. And I know I shouldn't. I want more.
All right, Quiggold's coming back.
I want more. And I know I should. More.
That's the Grand Arena. Guys, we may have just thrown away the Grand Arena right there. Holy cow. Wampa got absolutely manhandled there. The power of Quiggold. I can't even be mad. We're out here giving away free Grand Arenas to these pirates. Poor Wampa. Moment of silence. All right, now keep it going. Well, wowie zowie. They were laying down the damage. Wampa's taking down Jabba's, taking down Leia's, taking down this and that.
I would certainly like
But a couple pirates juiced up on their own testosterone. That is a Datacron.
Did you say?
Put them in its place. All right, well, let's keep playing. I have a feeling that may have cost us the win right there. Those, as I said, we're in a position where we don't need to do stupid stuff here today. But you know, at this point, does anyone even care about Grand Arena anymore? I think everybody kind of take a bit of hiatus of Galaxy of Heroes since the Pirates. So you know what? I don't think it even matters that much today. All right, let's go. We're going to do some Great Mothers. Great Mothers, if I wasn't told to jump off the cliff, I would have just thrown Great Mothers. Call it a day, baby. All right, what do we got here? Bring me this, bring me that. Looks good to me. Send it on in. Let's get to work. All right. What do we got here? Let's take care of that Quiggold right here, right now. Pin him down. Pass it over to, yeah, give it to the Night Sister Spirit. Let's see, can we just nuke out this Quiggold right here, right now? Not quite. Give me a bit of a buff dispel. Maybe that'll put Quiggold down. Down for the count. All right, this part gets kind of annoying with the damage unity, all this other jazz here. Give me a stun on the... Can I get a stun? Nicely done. All right, we got to wait for a second. Just do a basic for right now. Hold it. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoopsie. Small dilemma there. It's all good. Boy, they're laying down damage. There we go. Now do that. Good. Buff the spell and play. All right. We're under stealth right now. We're okay. Drop me a basic. Almost there. I don't want to take any counterattacks. Just do this right now. All right, there we go. No Quiggle. I'm sorry. I love the man too, but he can't come back. He is not coming back. Just do this for a second. Woo, baby! It's hunting season for these guys right now. All right, let's see what he got here. That foresight's kind of a small problem. You know what? Can I just like smack you real quick? Clear up all this stuff again. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, we're almost there. Let's go nuke him out of here. Yeah, so again, if we weren't here to screw around, this would have been my go-to. We did this a while ago with the Great Mothers versus some super easy, small, mild issues with the damage and whatnot. But let's just say this is the smarter thing to do. But when there's Wampa, let me tell you guys, when we get things like the Wampa Cron, the Sidious Cron, it makes us do the most bone-headed things. We put our emotions over logic in situations like that. Now we got ourselves, let's do a Baylan. Let's go blitz the rest of this because we might be playing a dead Grand Arena right now. Mercenaries, just now I feel like I have to underdog these things. All right, let's see if we can underman this stuff here. Now we're kind of pushing. Where the hell did my Wampa Cron go? No, Vader Cron. I must have left that Vader Cron on somebody. What did I leave? I left the Vader Cron on that Malgus team, didn't I? Whoops, well, that's going to be a bit of an issue there, isn't it? Oh, well, is what it is. Let's go do this. Send him on in. Baylan, let's go do this. I was hoping to have the defense crown for you, but, you know, you don't need it. You're all natural. Honestly, this is probably overkill here, too, but all right. We're going to two-man this. Hopefully all's good. Baylan solo. No. You guys can't throw my Grand Arena away and tell me what to do. No, not allowed. Not allowed. All right, let's see if we can try to get a nice AoE here in a second. Let's do this. Okay. Do some of this. We got to get an AoE cooking. Ooh. Holy smokes. Maybe we should have brought the full team. All right, people. This Grand Arena got cooked. Holy cow. I may have overestimated. That one's on me. I overestimated that one there a little bit. Wow. All right. Well, clap it up. We completely gotta flip some pancakes. Put a fork in it. It's done. Wow, we threw this one away in the garbanzo beans, people. Absolutely garbanzo beans. All right, well, that means now we got the free-to-play. Let's do it. No excuse for the free-to-play being delayed today. There we go. All righty. Turn that off there. Let me tell you, things aren't getting much better over here. Now we got to deal with matchmaking. So first Grand Arena is us being idiots, throwing stuff away for free. It's always fun when we do it at my expense, right? Now we got the free-to-play where now we got to deal with matchmaking problems. The good news, there's good news. There is a silver lining. It feels like we're playing a Kyber 1 Grand Arena. Look at this. Look at this defense here. Oh, man. God, they just completely, like, F up their game so bad. They F up the Grand Arenas, the matchmaking. They F up the data cross stuff. It's like, how inevitable, indeed.
I'm not starting a war.
I don't know how many times I could possibly talk about Grand Arena matchmaking. I don't know how much more. We have Ahsoka. Luckily, it's an easy pushover. You know, we got Lord Vader's easy. Jabba. We got Wampas for that all day. Actually, though, I wonder if I want to use Wampa against Leia. That would be a bit more fun, I think. Also free up my Bane. We got Baylan, Leia's Queen Amidala's, Rey with Ezra. All right, let's see what we can do here. Free to play JC has a chance. Well, basically, Grand Arena has come down to it, and again, we've talked about this many times. It's either you hope that your opponent doesn't show up, or your opponent lost so much they absolutely steamroll you. Where is the fun in all of that? All right, here's what we're gonna do though. I actually want to do this Wampa first. I'm gonna go Wampa up against Leia. Let's do it. Give me some Wampa love. I've been using Wampa up against Jabba, fine. But I prefer to use Wampa here. Freeze up the Bane, because as I'm looking at this defense, we're gonna need a lot to get through this here. Wampa redemption arc. I like the sound of that. Wampa, where you at, baby? There's the Wampa. Hopefully Relic 5 is gonna be okay, sufficient for what I need to accomplish here. All right, people, time for Wampa to reincarnate. Everyone, let's do a quick Night Sister chant. Ooh, ha. Ooh. From the wells of Dathomir, may the spirits tame your soul, and may you not suck again. Here we go, people. I think it's the first time I'm using my Wampa versus Leia, now that I have the full Datacron. Usually I've been throwing it up against Jabba. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, opening play, a little scary. It's fine. It's fine. No days. I'm liking this. Good damage. We need to get that bones protection. Okay. All right, Wampa, stay with me, baby. Stay with me. Come on. Come on, baby. Yeah, that's what I like. What a world we live in, where Wampa's dunking on the Leias, but the pirates and their Datacron shuts them down. Can you do that again? Let me see that. I don't believe you. I still don't believe it. Someone pinch me. Someone slap me with the Wampa. Is this really happening? And this is why we do stupid things for Wampa. Wampa gives, Wampa takes. And I'm gonna give you this dance break. Let's go.
What did you say?
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Oh! Yeet! God dang, that's a beautiful sight. Well, well, well. I like when things work themselves out like that. All right. Yes, officially Quiggold's better than Leia. You saw it here first. You saw it here first. All right. We're going to come back to this. Let's take care of the south wall first, because I'm hoping, seeing how much fire, I mean, I guess it depends. If they have SLKR or Dark Side Vision Raycron. What was that guild name? Hold on. Okay, I thought it said something else. I thought it said CG keeps effing up ships. I don't know why that was the first thing I saw. Would have been true though. All right, what do we got here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Galactic Legends. You gotta love the side of that there. All right, now the question is, all right, they do have a couple Datacrons, but they don't have the Datacrons. I don't know if they have, I wish there was a filtering system where I can like filter by their highest defense health. If they have a high defense Kron, they can maybe eke their way through my SLKR, or high health for that matter. They can maybe eke their way through SLKR. So we're gonna hope that South Wall's gonna hold. They put a lot of GLs down, but they still have themselves a Kenobi on offense. Maybe they got a high health, high defense that they can push through. All right. Yeah, no focus Datacrons, right? So we should be hopefully in a good spot there. All right. The question is now. No, I'm gonna see if I can scoot on by with the boundaries. There's no Maul. This is asking for me to maul them. So let's go ahead, bring in Grief Karga, bring in Mando. Listen, we don't get many opportunities like this nowadays with Lord Vader and all of his new toys. Do I have any, like, can I throw something on it? And we can throw that on, but I'm not gonna waste that crown on him. All right, people. You know, honestly, this level 3 crown wouldn't be, I mean, the health is a bit concerning, but every time Grief and Mando goes, we're gonna call, Fennec to assist. That actually might be, safe. I don't think it's worth it though. Probably not worth it to use it here. Classic bounty hunters. Like the good old days. Like the creators intended. Oh, man.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
I kind of miss this. I do. I'm kind of regret bullying Lord Vader all those years. They had to give him 4 new characters. Basically say that we were right. They sucked.
This is the way.
But this stuff, man, when you pull this off,
Bring you in warm,
it makes you feel
I can bring you in cold.
like you're on top of the world. All right, here we go. Let them do their little funny dance. Just gotta, I think Thrawn's kind of the biggest concern we have here. Basically, we're gonna be stuck in a holding pattern for a second. We gotta wait for Bo to be let. I keep calling her Bo. Fennec to be let go here. All right, and just do a basic for right now, I guess.
I can bring you in warm.
All right, there we go. Don't have that yet. Just do a basic for the moment. Just come on. Boy, rough start here. There we go. All right, damage immunity over on.
Hey, spit that out.
Keep it on Fennec. I'm hopefully Grief Karga doesn't get nuked out here. All right, here we go. She's up. She's open for business. Let's go ahead. Take care of this Thrawn problem.
She's got the high ground.
All right, come on. He's back on their stealth. We like to see that. Una reverse card in play.
Hey, spit that
Let's
out.
get rid of Thrawn now. There we go. All right, now we got rid of the big problems. Now we handle the small issues afterwards.
Bad idea.
Send it over here. Keep kicking away. Keep kicking away. No, we're not going to do any poop stance right now. You got one job only. Hit him back. There we go. Lord, he literally helps me do this counter. Thank you. All right, let's go butter up his biscuits here.
This is the way.
Una reverse card. Drop me a basic. All right. Actually, I don't think I need Mando anymore. You did your job. You can die in peace here. Una reverse card again. Just go all in. Come on. Did they change? Hold on. Did they change his sound effect and its ability?
Or I can bring you in cold.
I hear like a cling in there. There we go. Put him down. Wow. You know what? The apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, as they say, right? It literally feels like I'm fighting Ahsoka without Ezra Bridger. Hold on a second. Give me a moment. Did they change Grief Karga's sound effect? It sounds like he's got something else cooking in his sounds now. Hold on. Turn this down for a second. Turn it down. Hold on. Restart this real quick. Hold on. All right. Go turn this on for a second. Real quick. I need everyone to be do not move a muscle. Stay absolutely silent. It sounds like they added something. Yeah, they added the coin. I don't remember the coin sound effect being there. You heard that, right? A little ching. Like, I don't remember that being there before. And listen, we use that ability 1 trillion times. But granted, we're usually blasting music in my eardrum, so maybe I didn't hear it. I don't remember that being there before. Yeah, you never heard that. Yeah, that's the first time I heard that there. I mean, to be fair, we haven't used Grief Karga in many months, ever since Lord Vader got all the new attention. So, hey, yeah, I guess that's kind of ironic. They add sound effects to Grief, even though we're not really using it anymore. Priorities, I respect it. Those are the top priorities that we asked for in this game. All right, let's go to Jabba the Hutt. I wish I wasn't a chicken, because I would just throw Star Killer at this, but I don't know. Star Killer just feels so hit or miss up against this. I feel a lot more confident. Jedi Master Luke in this. Ezra Bridger makes quick work out of this problem here. Yeah, maybe a bug. I don't know if that's a bug. Maybe they added it because Vane... How much time we got? Oh, we got 45 minutes. That's basically 10 hours. I have a feeling that they may have added that when they added Vane. Because Vane has that sound effect. So maybe they're like, yeah, you know, it's kind of a similar animation. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on, turn it off for a second. Let's see real quick. And I think this one too, right? Yeah, I think it's new. I think they just added it to Grief Karga randomly, but we don't really use the guy that much, so whatever. All right, bring us back over. Enough skirt around there. Those little details, I like picking those things up sometimes. Are they different? Yeah, they're slightly different, but that was like the cling. The first time I heard it was Vane, you know, because we did a bunch of testing this past week with him, but I never heard it on Grief Karga. So that's why maybe they added it around the same time to one another there. Yeah, it's the same sound. I don't know. I'll listen to it again later. Maybe there's a slight difference. Maybe one's like a ching and one's like a ching. I don't know. Mild differences. Anyways, we're gonna make quick work out of this one here. I love using my Ezra here. Actually, is it Yoda that I like using here or Revan? Oh, which one is it? Which one is, I think it, in 5v5, I definitely bring in Yoda. It gets way more turn meter. Yeah, we'll stick with this right now. Let's stick with that. 25% turn meter. We are gonna take it. All right, you ready for it? Everybody, Master Luke not being trash. Not being complete trash. Relic 1 Ezra. I actually just recently bumped him up, I think, to Relic 3 or 5 on this account. You know how it goes. Relic materials are in short supply, and I got important things to do, like Relic 9 Rose Tico. Anyways, let's go. Let's get to it. Crank it up. Probably could have saved Revan, used Yoda, because Revan, we can always, you know, find some way of using him. All right, let's go ahead, get to work right here, right now. We need Revan to get a mark on that. Beautiful. Great stuff, great start. Easy does it. Come on. All right, we're gonna do some force squatting action. Pass it over here. Revan back over to Ezra. We're just gonna go ahead and, oh my, are we already at the slice and dice portion of all this? All right, we're almost there. Just a few more stacks to go. I targeted Chrysanthemum because I thought I was gonna hit the full stack of Exile. All right, where are we at right now? Still can't do much. Let's just hold it for a second. There we go. They're focusing up on Ezra. We like to see that. All right. Not quite there yet. Oh, it's Jedi Knight Luke that I used. Yeah, Jedi Knight Luke. It's all good, though. We'll make it work. All right, Master Luke is ready to rock and roll. Just do a basic here. There we go. All right, we got to get that. Let's just go over here. Slice and dice here. Almost there. Yeah, usually we'd use JKL right about now, but it's all good. Over here. She-gon! All right, look at Master Luke assisting on nothing. I love it. Going 110% of the way. All right, at this point, we basically just full auto it, but let's babysit them for a second. Easy, easy, easy. Hang in there, hang in there. Mark them down, and I'm going to just trust you on full auto. You don't need my help. They don't need it. They're good to go. We're good. We're good. All right. Look at that. Locked into some. God, Ezra. I hate him, but I love him. I hate when I have to fight him, but man, when I'm using him, we're tearing teams apart. Look at this. Another slice. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna have some Wookiee sushi after we're done here. Come on. Nice hit. You can just go all in on Jabba. Chrysanthemum, the fact that the Exile still stays down is stupendous. Don't have to bother with him. Time is our biggest ally. Time is also our biggest enemy. We have 3 minutes here. Don't get caught up in the weeds of things. All in, got the buff immunity. Excellent stuff. We need some healing immunity on Jabba. Quick. Healing immunity. Let's go. Come on, come on. No, listen. Don't screw around. There we go. Healing immunity locked in. 2.5 minutes on the clock, give or take. There we go. We're pounding away. Boom, boom, boom. Chrysanthemum, I love the effort. Just stay. We'll come back to you in a moment. Healing immunity buff. You need back online. Keep pushing. There we go. In the green. Easy on the turn meter removal. Easy on that, okay? All right, there we go. We're getting there. Need more damage. There we go. Let's see some yellow. Wait, how the hell did you taunt? What the hell? Don't have exile. I get it. Never mind. It's fine though. We're good. We're good. Almost there. And down he goes. Down he goes. This battle, it's literally night and day. When I'm bringing in Ezra for J-Mel, it actually feels like a proper team for once. Look at that. Bitified banners probably could have helped them out with the banner recovery a bit more, but it's A-okay, baby. All right, we're cruising. We are moving. All right, we got this Gungan crown here. All right, luckily not the right level 6. That's fine though. Traya, this is all you, baby. All you. No screwing around. Quick, easy money. Give me Nihilus. Give me Savage. There you go. 9% protection. Never say I'm not generous. Here we go. Sending in Traya. Easy money here. Come on, no problems. Mild inconveniences at the very most. All right. The good news is no phalanx. I like that. I like that. We have no distraction at all. We can isolate someone else. Probably can isolate. We'll probably go for Boss Nass here. Hold on. We're good. We're good. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Push, baby, push. Drop me a basic. Drop me an isolate over there. You got it. You got it. You're fine. You're fine. Just keep them busy. 11 more stacks to go. Easy, easy, Jar Jar. I get it. You're jealous of all these scary, ooh, Sith Lords, but listen, you don't need to be rude. Ooh, there we go. Got that death mark off me just in time. All right, 9 more stacks to go. Nice and easy. 8. Come on, let's get a 6. There we go. We're at 6. 5.
Go away. The resistance is dead. The war is
4.
over. And when I kill you,
3.
I will have killed the last Jedi.
2.
You just said.
1.
Close your eyes. Lesson 1. Please. Lesson 1.
There she blows. All right.
Force works.
Gloves are coming off. Let's make easy work on this. Nihilus, how are we feeling on insta kill? You feeling hungry? Come on, let's go, Nihilus. Come on, Nihilus, take a turn. Nihilus, listen. Please. I'm begging you.
We're on this council.
You are
but we do
a
not
certified
grant
Sith Lord.
Lord.
What?
Insta kill. That's what I'm talking about. There you go.
We're on this council. But we do not grant you the rank of
Jar Jar, it's nothing personal.
How can you do this?
Actually, it's very personal. I changed my mind. It's all personal. That was not business there. All right, let's go. Tarple's over here. Hey, let me say something nice to Jar Jar. I would take you over Jedi Master Mace Windu, and that is not even an insult. That is a straight up compliment for you, at least. All right, let's go. Finish up Tarples. Throw it on him. All right, we got extra medium 6'9". That's a nice number right there. Think of it at 39 months here. As a Bears fan, what do you think about the Parsons trade?
We're on this council.
I'm gonna be honest. I actually been a little out of the loop with the Bears this season. I've been, let's just say, caught up in a lot of other stuff right now. God, I hear it from my dad because he keeps on top of all that. I don't know. There's one of those things about being a Chicago Bears fan. I feel like we get blinded by optimism every single year. Oh, it's this year. Oh, we fired this coach. Oh, we got new managerial staff. Oh, it's gonna be a good season. Actually, I didn't even realize. Hold on.
This is outrageous.
We're on this council.
Yeah, actually, for the sake of time, I'll check out it later. But I'm not even gonna BS you. I have not been keeping up too much with the NFL this year. I got my own seasonal stuff going on right now. I got my own Super Bowls that I'm taking care of right now. So I haven't been paying too much attention to it. Not at least into the minor weeds of it all, you know? You should go for Baylan on this account. Great Mother's Enoch. How about this? I'm gonna do you one better. I should go for Lord Vader and the Dark Side clones. Oh, I should go for Baylan. I should go for Jedi Cal. Here's the problem. Here's the big issue. We only have so many resources. You saw the other day, it takes 2 years just to 7-star capital ship. In a world of infinite resources, obviously I want everything. The thing is, we actually had this discussion with the Kyber Club a few weeks ago. I kind of asked everyone what they would like to see. There was the overwhelming consensus to go for Lord Vader, Dark Side clones, so I make my Tarkin spazzy. We can do better in the Order 66 raid. So yeah, Baylan, I like him from a Grand Arena perspective, but the Dark Side clones have more value, let's just say. And here's the problem. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be blunt with you guys for the 5 millionth time. How is Baylan gonna fix my Grand Arena problems, right? The thing about it, until you get every single team, you're gonna be facing Grand Arena problems until the end of time, right? I get Baylan's skull. It's like, nice, yeah, it's another Grand Arena team. The problem is the Grand Arena matchmaking is busted out of its mind. So I don't really see Baylan helping take Grand Arena farther, because the problem's not, like, we have the counters. Look, we're dunking right now. Look at all these Galactic Legends. Boom, 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 boom. We're knocking them down left and right. But at the end of the day, it's just, as much as I would want Baylan's skull, again, if I had all the toys in the bag, yeah, or the box. The thing is, yeah, Grand Arena matchmaking, the only way to solve that problem is to just get everything. You need all the Galactic Legends. You need all the Baylans and all this and all that. Then that just comes with time. But for right now, I think overall, I'd much rather go for Dark Side clones. Although I do think Baylan's the better team. Dark Side clones, Lord Vader. Heck, if we're gonna have Dark Side clones, maybe gosh, I don't want to think about it. Do I go for Jedi Master Windu? God, talk about a character I just lost all excitement for. Anyways, let's go take care of this here. This is a super basic Ahsoka Tano. We could probably, as long as Sith Eternal's not going to be a complete joke here, probably just do like old-fashioned stuff here. This is basic stuff here. Yeah. King Otto, please release a video on how to improve GAC. It's one of those topics, just like me complaining about datacrons. I think at some point people kind of get tired of it. Even I get kind of tired complaining about the same. How often do I need to complain about ships, Grand Arena matchmaking, datacrons? Like, if you guys don't know my stance on Grand Arena, maybe I haven't been complaining about it enough, and I feel like I complain about it a ton. We'll see. Again, I've made 5,000,001 videos on it. I've talked about it quite extensively on stream with you guys. Yeah, I don't. Let's just say this. I know people are talking about it again, but I've beaten the hell out of this topic ever since they made the matchmaking changes. And I'm sure the people making videos on it, they've made their videos about it many times before. It's the part that makes Galaxy of Heroes special. And they just want to crap all over it with their matchmaking. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting all riled up right now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that looks great. Give me some of that tenacity here. No, actually, no turn meter. That actually might hurt me. Yeah, let's just unequip that for the moment. All right, Gucci man. Yeah, the Grand Arena matchmaking, as much as ships are a problem, territory wars, the thing that needs to be bulletproof, the thing that needs to be pristine is your Grand Arena. I know there are, you got those niche corners. People love territory battles more than Grand Arena. Love territory wars more than Grand Arena. I think those are important, of course. Those have areas of improvement. But at the end of the day, the number one thing Siege needs to get their act together is Grand Arena. And they have done everything but make the system better. They keep digging the grave deeper and deeper. If people feel like they're coming into a game mode where either their opponent doesn't show up or they're getting their butts absolutely steamrolled, why would someone want to play this game mode anymore? Anyways, I'm getting too riled up on this. Eternal, take all my anger, take all my frustration, and maybe you can zap Grand Arena back to where it was. All right, here we go. Give it over here. All right, little 4-squad action. And yeah, sure, we'll link up you. Link up Padawan, Sabine, and let's just be done with this here, yeah? Let's just be done with this. Can I get to the third stack? Yeah! You know what? I don't need her to be around. I don't know. Let's see if I go for the 3 stack. Let's see what that looks like here. All right. Let's go ahead. You know what? This might be... actually, do this. Just do that. All right. Isn't he still bugged? Isn't Hu Yang still bugged out of his mind? I'm pretty sure they never fixed that ability yet. Oh my gosh, what a garbage team. What an absolute garbage team this is. There we go. It's GG's here. It's GG. All right, there we go. Send it on in. Wow, that damage is just pitiful, man. Absolutely pitiful. All right, whatever. Let's just do this. We're just chilling at this point. All right, let's go. Let's get that ultimate. Armor, if you want, you can dip out of this battle. You did your job. I appreciate your service to our beautiful, beautiful Sith Empire we're rocking right now. Come on. Sure, give me some more of those. Maybe I can get some Beskar. Dude, if I can get 3 stacks of Beskar on Wat Tambor, CG, you got to just go and delete this team. Start over. Start over. All right, link up over here. All right, come on. Everyone's still chilling. Everyone's still staying alive. Yeah, just do that for right now. All right, there we go. Hit him back. It's all good. There we go. Throw it on the ult. Send him in the back. Keep going. 9 marquee team, by the way. I think it's a horrible design when you're putting way too much on a lifter like Ezra. Maul, bad idea. At least, even Kenobi. I mean, here's the times have changed. Obviously, Kenobi heavily relies on Commander Tano, but Kenobi was actually pretty decent before Commander Tano showed up, but in the context of the time period that he was released at. All right, just throw it on auto here. Link them up. Let's throw it on auto. And I think we should have it. Time is the biggest concern. Hold on a second. Wait, wait, hold on. No, wait, hold it. Hold on. We got to see if we can try to get that 3rd stack on Wat. I threw it on auto a bit too early, and Armor was an idiot. All right, hold on. Let's throw it on auto. Okay. Throw it on auto. Let's see. Can I get a 3rd stack? Come on. Tell me I can get the 3rd stack on Wat. Even after, technically it'd be 5 stacks at this point, wouldn't it? All right, come on. We have full protection on Armor. All right, it's fine. Okay, they don't want to look at complete clowns. Honestly, I kind of want my Armor and Wat to die. Them being around is not really helping me. Come on. 3 stacks. No way. Are we giving Wat Tambor 5 stacks of Beskar? Oh. I see the saltiness coming through right now. What convenient timing you have there. Convenient timing. Dude, is this going to be a Max Banner win here? Oh my gosh. Kenobi was garbage without Cat. No. I would agree with you in the modern context of today. Yes, I could not imagine us using Kenobi without Commander Tano. But back then, we were kicking butt before Commander Tano. I was able to beat, like, again, the context back then, what were the big teams? Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, Sith Eternal, Master Luke, Rey. Kenobi was able to beat all those teams. Again, I have videos on it back then, right before we got Commander Tano, you know, or however it worked out, the timing of it all. We were able to beat them all without the need of Commander Ahsoka Tano. Again, back then, 2000, when did it come out? 21, right? Holy cow, so 2021, my gosh. Nowadays, of course, he needs Commander Tano. But back then, when you look at the context of it all, he was at least usable before Commander Tano. At least from my experiences. Yeah, full banners. That is embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. That's, I mean, at least on the bright side, that's an easy win for me. Super easy win. All right, we got ourselves Qui-gon Jinn. Funny enough, I might struggle more with this than I actually will with the Ahsoka lineup here. How fast are these guys? I always try to get cheeky. Always try to, like, make something happen of Darth Vader, Thrawn, so I could save a big team. All right, this team is looking a bit on the slower side here. 262. There's no Kiadi Mundi. Mace Windu is a bit of an annoyance. 264. All right, so we have a faster team. If I was going to get funny with this. Again, I'm trying to maximize my teams, and seeing that again, unfortunately, looks like we have an opponent that's not showing up. Man. Let's see, Vader. I sometimes sprinkle in Bastila Shan in here too. Where's she at? All right, let me see what I can do with this here. All these Datacrons basically useless for me. And I don't really need this. All right, I'm gonna see if I can try to make something happen. We're gonna fracture to Anakin, control the rest, see where things go. Thrawn, you ready for this, baby? Come on, it's always a good day when I can make you do some work for me, yeah? All right, let's get him in there. Let's get him in there. All right. I also feel matchmaking needs to be better at TW. No, TW needs an overhaul from top to bottom. Matchmaking is just a drop in the bucket. That is, like, I'd probably say top 10 problems for Territory Wars. That's maybe number 8. Maybe, at most. They need to do a complete overhaul. I told you guys my idea just recently and many times before. Territories has so much potential. If they would actually put more work in Territories than once in a decade. All right, let's go dance real quick. Let's see if I can get some ability blocks around town. Give me an ability block here. All right, that's fine. Ability block here. Good start, good start. Ability blocks everywhere. Drop me a Force Crush. All right, we just gotta watch out. There we go. Give me some fear. Do this real quick.
Open fire.
He's kind of getting annoying right now. There we go. That actually was super helpful. Super duper helpful.
I should demonstrate.
Oh, Windu, man. He's like really getting up on my grill. All right.
We don't have all day.
Okay.
The rebels have won this battle.
This is where things get a little annoying.
Be ours.
Anakin got let go a little too soon.
I'm a visitor to your world. War is in your blood. I studied the art of war. There is no escape. There is no escape.
Can you get this window out?
There is no escape.
That's good. Right on the money, baby. Keep the ability blocks. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. What can I say? What can I say? This is what... You know what? I want to tell you guys this right now. When I'm doing stuff like this reminds me of the golden age of Galaxy Heroes of Grand Arena. This is what I live and breathe for. Not to deal with Ezra and his 5 million dodges, dark side vision, Raycron. That's what Grand Arena is all about. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ho, ho, ho. When I do that, like, damn, I love this game. When I'm doing something like that. Wow. Wow. Phew, that was good. That was good, man. All right. I think that was the last thing up there. That was grade A stuff we did down there, my friends. I want to get the rest of these Galactic Legends on my way. It looks like we have a great mother team back there, but again, it's no fun when either my opponent doesn't show up or they just have so much GP. All they have to do is show up and roll over me. Not fun. Not fun. All right, we got to deal with this problem over here. I always have a hard time making sure we keep Drogon alive, but we still pull off these wins, though. Let's go over here. R2, what do we have? I saw we have a couple of... boy, health crown? Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, save the health crown for... Actually, you know what? Bane doesn't need the health crown. I think I need the health crown to survive as long as possible. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Send it on him. Send it on it. Let's get down to work, people. Leia, come on. Show what you're made of. I want 0 issues with Ezra. Please and thank you. Stun the Ben. Good start. Very strong. Very good start so far. Keep him stunned. There we go.
I recognized your foul.
All right, Rey's getting really ticked off right now. I can tell. The power of Drogon. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Now this is where, oh, no son of whirlwind. We are cooking right now. All right, give me some damage immunity here. There we go. We got it. Alrighty. Stealth back online. See if we can, we got to take care of that Benny. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go make sure we're stunning him. No problems here, please. Come on. There it is. Stun is locked in. Back over on Rey. Let's take care of that inspiration she's got. Excellent work. Let her do the ult if that makes her feel better. Okay, come on. We start burning. Done damage beauty online. Give me a stun on Benny. There we go. No, no stun. No, stun him. There we go. Keep him locked down. We don't want to deal with his trash. All right. Got me a basic here. Come on, finish her up. Ah. Okay, we're hanging in there. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Goodbye. There it goes. There it goes. All right. Let's keep moving, baby. Good stuff. Always a good day when Ezra dies right away. Okay. Oh, we actually have a small dilemma here. Ooh. Queen Amidala and Baylan kind of share the same counter. I actually don't think I have enough roster to clear all this here. You know what? We don't have Traya anymore. I have no more GLs. We only have one Bane, and the problem is, you know what I should have done? Hindsight's 50-50, as I like to say. I should have done... I know exactly what I should have done. I should have done Mon Mothma Luthen versus the Gungans. Could have easily made a bit of a swap around there. Would still run into a problem with this Malgus team, potentially. Yeah, that's what I needed to do. I could maybe Jedi Knight Luke this, honestly. This actually could be JK-ellable. Yeah, I might be able to do this here. Let's go ahead and get me... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, no C. We use C on the Ahsoka, which is fine, right? Which is fine. All right. Yeah, the problem is, well, Sith Eternal, I don't really trust him against Queen Amidala that much, or Baylan, so it's not like he would have been too helpful. Is there any way I could... If I could somehow do something else on the Baylan, he can open up a window. Potentially. Yeah. I have this Kron. I don't know if this is the best place to use it. Is there any way I can get Luthen to beat... There's no way Luthen's going to beat Baylan. Not in 3v3. I think this actually... I don't need... This Datacron's a bit overkill in my opinion. I don't know if I want to use that. Yeah, I think that's probably a bit better. We'll figure it out. Let's see. That's the only way I could see me getting through this. But in hindsight, Luthen versus Gungans, save the Traya. We would have been in the clear at that point. I sometimes forget about my my Luthen, but I used them against Gungans a few times this season. All right, let's get to work. Hopefully, I don't get stuck behind this Malgus for too long here. Come on. Easy does it. Easy does it. Get that blind off. And just, you can't really taunt right now. Sure. Buys me a few seconds. There we go. Let's see if I can take care of that Talon. All right. Give it over to Luke. There we go. Good hit. Good hit. Clean hit. I need this stupid effect to get off me here. I can't taunt right now. There we go. She's gone. Come on. Come on. Leave the poor guy alone. Come on. This is basics. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Give the Hermit Yoda. Nicely done. Watch, I think Malgus might be jumping here in a second. Taunt is up. Perfect timing. There we go. Good job. Ben doing his actual job. Yeah, sure. Hit him with that. Why not? Okay, come on. A little healing equalization. They're moving. They're moving. Give it to Benny. Let's go. Let's get him out. Then we're going to just full auto on the Malgus towards the end here. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me you're going to crap out on damage now. I have a feeling we're going to... you know what? I'm worried about knocking this Marauder down. Yeah, we're not landing any crits right now. Do I just full auto on the Malgus and hope for the best? Come on. Might need to just hit full auto and pray, I think. I think a few more JKL repulses might just throw it on auto at this point. Throw it on auto. Throw it on auto and see what happens here. Come on. Hit him back. Here we go. I need more of that. There we go. That was a really cool taunt you did there. Excellent taunt. Come on. 18,000. Come on. That's weak sauce stuff there. Listen, we're never going to make it to the Tashi station. If that's how you're going to hit him. Come on. Come on. 2 minutes. Show me what you can do here. Go Marauder. Go Marauder. 2 minutes. You got this. I believe in you, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Honestly, Ben might... I should have maybe brought in Shock. I think Shock probably would have been a bit better. Ben's basically doing nothing. Yeah, Ben was not very helpful in this battle at all. He didn't even help in the opening play. He did nothing except just show his animations, basically. Ah, yeah, he's down for the count. Yeah, again, I'm trying to think of a way where we could have scooted our way through this here. All right, let's at least get the south side. Yeah, I don't see a way of getting through that with... unless I could somehow pull out 2 Banes. Then we could get the job done. Yeah, all this is basically filler level things. All right, we do have a great mother team. We got to be cautious of this. This one, ooh, baby. You know what? Malgus this. Let's be a quick workout of this. Let's see. We got... oh, I don't have Darth Revan, though. Ooh, you know what? Marin there, I don't feel confidence in this at all. All right. If I have speed on my side, I can Terminator loop these fools here. None of this very helpful. Yeah, if I could run a Terminator train, this could be okay. They have no Night Sister Spirit. Let's just give it a shot. Why not? We got nothing to lose here. Nothing to lose here. All right. Let them get their opening play going. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Okay, okay. All right. Good start. Good start. Who's my fastest kill? The problem is I think I'm just going to be wasting a bunch of time if I just go straight for the Great Mothers. Let me do this first. I'm going to pump some Terminator in my veins. Making sure we try to get as much action from Piet and Dark Trooper. There we go. Give me some more of that. I know you got more of that in you. You got to give me more than that. Come on. One more. No, your punches are off right now, man. You're like, your punch game is off today. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. In hindsight, it looks like maybe I could have... All right, Dark. It's all right. We're going to get you back online. You know what? Screw it. Just do this. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. You got it. See, I knew we were going to be wasting time. I knew I was going to waste time if I did that. Let's see. Can we try to redeem ourselves here a little bit? Do we have a swarm attack ready? I don't think so. Yeah, I got a little too ballsy on that one there. Should have just stayed up to the original plan. Just keep focusing on Morgan Elsbeth probably could have ran away with it afterwards. But yeah, now we lost. Yeah, this is GG's and GG's on that one. I don't know. Give me a Malgus at this point. Yeah, just screw it. Just give it to me. Actually, no. Before we do any of that, at least give Bane. Oh, what's the more complicated battle? Queen Amidala or Baylan? Oh man, they're both there. You know, it's always a good day when Bane puts Queen Amidala in the grave. Let's do this. Give me some of this. Yeah, sure. I like bringing Dooku for this one. It's kind of fun. No, I don't want that one. Actually, no. What are you? I didn't want to back out completely. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Where did I put my health crown? I had that crazy 90-some% health crown. Where did I use that? Must have misclicked on that. I don't remember where I put that thing. Anyways, Baylan has Naomi's. Here's what I'm gonna try out. Again, we're kind of getting experimental with this Grand Arena because our opponent's not showing up. So that's why we're kind of doing more risky things than Jedi Knight Luke and the Imperial Troopers. I want to see if I can try to manage to push through this here. Let's just give it a second. You know, give me a second. Let's make sure we take care of business here. Maybe I can. Let's just see where things take us here. Yeah, sure. Just go over here. There we go. Good stun. Baylan, come on. Where the hell did I use that? I had this Talia Kron with tons and tons of health. No idea where that thing went. How the hell is Queen Amidala still alive? Come on, Bane. You're embarrassing yourself right now. Only 206,000 damage. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. All right, let me see if maybe I have that Rolocron. Let me see here. Let's. No Omicrons on Baylan. Wow, that's weird. Why would you not put your Omicrons on Baylan? If you're going to get Baylan, you put the Omicrons on. Let's see what happens here. Again, today's all about, I guess on the bright, so when your opponent doesn't show up, you can experiment. Think of it like that. You know, we always got to find that glass half full. We're able to experiment, have a little bit of a sandbox. It kind of test the parameters of your roster. But see, there's always an upside with all this stuff here. Let's see what I can do.
Calm. Kindness.
I'm feeling maybe
Love.
cautiously optimistic about all this here.
I made my mind on this place. I'm damned for what I do. I burn my life.
Not bad right now.
To make a sunrise.
We can't revive anyways. Let's just.
The ego that started this fight will never ever
Okay.
mirror an audience.
I see you. We're not out of it yet, though.
So what do I sacrifice?
Okay. They're okay. We're hanging. Just gotta let them take a few turns. No, actually, wait. They don't have an Omicron. We should be able to revive, right?
What do I sacrifice?
All right, Maraka's next. There we go. Come on, come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. You got it. All right, we're kind of doing this weird dance of Marak right now. Big hit. Put him down. He thinks he's Ezra Bridger right now. Come on. Big. I need a nice big hit. There we go. Now we're stuck behind this. It's okay. You know, do I just go all in on Baylan at this point? It feels like I should. Let's just do that. Baylan seems like an easier target, funny enough.
Right now.
Come on.
The building is ours.
Holy cow. I like that. I like that a lot. God dang. You know, maybe it was that I didn't use my Luthen like I thought I should earlier on. All right, put him down. Come on, come on. Don't do this stupid song and dance with him. There we go. Wow. That was beautiful. Again, no Omicron, so don't think you can maybe replicate this other places out there. You know what? Let's give me Star Killer, right? Let's be done with this one here. Actually, bounty hunters. Can my bounty hunter survive long enough? Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's asking for a lot, man. That's asking, you know what? Just send it on it. I mean, let's go. Just send him on in real quick. Man, this guy, if he could survive that long, if he can actually make it. All right, okay, hold on. Not a horrible opening play here. The problem is Marauder's the target. That's going to be a bit challenging here. All right, we need to get over here. This could take a minute to hit that contract. I'm trying to save the swarm attack. Just do this right now. Come on, Malgus. Drop the taunt. Drop the taunt. All right, there we go. He's open. Let's go. Okay, we actually have to hit him. Of course, our swarm attack is offline. It's kind of falling off the rails right now. Yeah, if it was a Malgus soul, this would be a little bit easier, and maybe even having Grief Karga in hand. There we go, 40%. The problem is the shock and all of this doubt is going to cause us some problems if I can't. And once I even hit contact, I need to have crit chance of crit damage to get the insta kill. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're almost there. All right, 90. All right, so now here's... You jerk. You are a jerk. Do you know that? You are a certified jerk. Oh, my God. You could have done that sooner. Could have done that a little bit sooner. Bunch of jerks, man. All right, just do this. Just do Star Killer. Time's a little stuff anyways here. We goofed around, and actually, this would have been great. Great. Be able to do this again, assuming our opponent would have showed up. Would have been great doing this in, I guess, a real Grand Arena if our opponent showed up. If I can clear the top side, I think I could have worked out the bottom side eventually. It's just, yeah, it just sucks playing a game mode when my opponents don't show up or they come to the game and then they just roll us over, you know? All right, whatever. Let's just make quick work out of this here. Just go. There we go. Come on, let's not take too long on this, yeah? Easy, go easy on me. Don't be a jerk. Go ahead. You're almost there. And all right, there we go. All right, it's fine. Give me a buff the spell here. Good stuff. Basic, let's get that blind off you. There we go. Come on now, this part could take a minute. Come on. Just come on. Yeah, we'll do the other ability next time. Come on, I need a bit more out of you, Star Killer. Come on, dude. Just a little bit more. Sure, give me a... Look, that was great. There we go. Do this. All right, pull it. Throw it on auto. Hopefully you guys have enough damage to finish the job. Let's go for it. All right, come on. No. Don't screw around. All right. We're moving. There we go. Yeah. You got this. There we go. Almost there. Push a little harder. Come on. Don't let him get away. No. Come on. Almost there. One more. Just one little tap. Just come on. You don't have to use that. There we go. Wow, look at that. I thought we weren't able to clear that. Luthen came in clutch. And that Baylan, my gosh, that's unfortunate. Baylan has 0 Omicrons on him. So yeah. Not too bad. Ships, what do we have on ships? So I don't have a profundity counter on hand. As I said, Kyber 1 basically. This is a Kyber 1 defense. Essentially, minus no punishing one up there. All right, well, don't you love playing a Grand Arena by ourselves? Oh man! Gear up your bounty hunters. Here, let's go to my roster. Let's make a list of all the things I can just magically wave a wand, and everything's going to get upgraded right away. All right, let's start with this. Just gear up your dark side clones. Oh, while you're at it, gear up your Bad Batch, right? You need a Bad Batch, and of course you want General Skywalker. So gear up your droids for General Skywalker. Let's see. Hold on, we gotta go down a bit more. Probably should gear up my Geonosians. Oh man, your Zalbar's only geared 12 and has an Omicron. You should probably gear that up too, right? Yeah. Anything else we should be gearing up here? Let's oh man, don't get me going on my conquest units here. Shoot, we should be gearing up Hondo, right? With all the pirates. You got Jocasta New. What am I doing? You got Maul. Just gear up your Maul, dude. Wait. I thought I saw next door. I need to gear up my Marin and Night Sisters. And that right there is the crux of Galaxy of Heroes. You're never going to be able to catch up unless you find those 3 wacky numbers or you somehow fast forward 5 more years down there. But even if I fast forward 5 years, we'd still be behind a little bit. Yeah, I should be getting my Great Mothers up running. There's always something to upgrade. At the end of the day, it's all about, it's basic economics. You have $1. Do you buy a bag of chips or you buy a soda? First problem is, can you actually buy a soda from a vending machine for $1? Whole different problem. But at the end of the day, gearing up my bounty hunters, what is that going to do to me? We don't really use bounty hunters that much, except for funny stuff like today when I'm trying to do like a simple cleanup. Otherwise, not a lot of value in gearing up Mando right now, especially the fact that he requires Kyrotech. Those Kyrotech are better put off than some other team out there. So that's the thing. Of course, in a perfect world with infinite resources, yeah, you just upgrade it. Easy as that. But I got way more important things, like, again, a Relic 9 Rose Tico. That's way more important. Free to play update. There's not really much to update you guys. And again, you guys know how it is. It's just like, it basically, I guess the big update was the other day. I got my 7-star Executor after 2 years. So that's basically the thing. That's the thing. It's fun when you start a new account because you hit milestones very frequently. But at some point, once you get more seasoned in the game, the updates come every couple months. I mean, the biggest update I guess I got by Scorch is almost Gear 13, right? I guess, my Dark Side clones are getting there. Working on Disguise Clone Troopers, so that's really the biggest thing. And the thing I'm considering, if you're going to have the 4 Dark Side clones up and running, I mean, granted, they're not at 7 stars yet. Do I just build up Temple Guard and Depa? Oh, can't forget that I completely forgot to do her Marquee vet. It's like, at that point, do I get Jedi Master Windu? God, I just don't like his character. I don't like him. They screwed him up big time. And also the flappy arms really bother me. The fact that they literally have a mind of their own. Look how flappy that thing is right there. That thing has no reason being that flappy. I don't know. Go Barco Kundo, well, it's not even just that. It's the fact that, it would help with the Order 66 raid for my guild. And, we're still super early in the raid cycle. We're only 2-3 months into it. What is my guild doing? The problem is, I guess, the following too. If my guild's not making a collective effort to get the Windows, to get the Dark Side clones, me getting it's not going to change really the course for the guild. Let's see, what are we doing right now? So right now, let's see, Guild Wars. Where were we at last time? So, see, there's the thing. We got what? I don't know, 40. Let's say, I don't know, 3-4 million. We would need 20 more million to get to the next crate. If I get Windu, let's even say, for the sake of the argument, I would Relic 9 the whole team, which I won't. You still need about what, 6 other people with the Master Windu at Relic 9 to get there. So I don't know. Time to join another guild. Well, here's the thing. I could easily join a top tier guild. Like, if I wanted to, I could have been in a Maw guild, Caw guild from day one. What are we going to learn from that? And furthermore, I really like the guild in it because it's a guild that we kind of grew at the same time. When I joined this guild, it was right after I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on my free-to-play account. And it was a guild that was basically a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren focused guild. And we all kind of grew together. We didn't really have 49 other people that would just carry us. It was kind of a guild we all grew together. And also, I feel like this guild, it's kind of relatable to what most people experience. You don't have what am I gonna learn if I just jump into a guild that's getting max crate? I could, I know plenty of people that they've offered me to join their guild and supercharge the count, but you're not gonna learn the key lessons and what most people are experiencing. Remember, when I started this account, I didn't join any top tier. I just joined a random guild. When you pick a guild, I just joined a random guild so I could show that even if you came to this game you weren't going to get into a top tier guild, you can get Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. You know, it took about, what was it, 9 months, 12 months? I can't remember how long it took. And then we joined this guild afterwards. And how do I even... No, not that. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. So, no, it's... No, I really like this guild, man. They're really good. Yeah. Oh, actually, funny enough, now that I mentioned this, here, give me a second. I actually had a request from my guild leader here. Give me a second. I think we actually have a few openings. Yeah, we have 4 openings. Let me read what his message was real quick. But I'm pretty sure he was saying to let people know that we're recruiting. So let me. All right, here. Let me find this message real quick. Give me a second. Yeah. So I have a community Discord. Oh yeah, for many moons. We actually have, I think, the biggest, or I can't remember. I don't know where SWGOH events is. It's basically as close as you can get. I would say SWGOH events is more of the unofficial Galaxy of Heroes Discord server because it's not built around one person. It's built around, you know, Galaxy of Heroes. It's actually. Capital Games is such a weird studio. I don't know who makes these decisions, but it's crazy that they don't have their own official Discord. Like, you can make every excuse under the sun why we don't have a sandbox mode, why Territories is out there. You can go to bat for CG, but the fact that they don't have their own official Discord server, it's wild. Absolutely wild to me. But anyways, I digress. I do have a Discord server. Where's the message here? Here it is. Here we go. Request for your next stream if you can. We are missing 4 members in the guild for a little while now. Can Arnold just shout out to the stream or something? We usually get an influx of requests when he does. Yeah, here we go. So my guild has asked. Here, if you're looking, it's only 4 slots that we have opened up. But if you're looking to join a guild and you want to be in my guild with the Baba Yaga Club again, you're not going to be getting max raid crates, right? But we do basically what the core is. You know, whatever crate you saw that we're hitting, that's kind of that's like the minimum you really want to be shooting for. So we're keeping up to some extent with the new rate. We're not maxing it out, so don't expect that you're going to jump in here, you're going to get max raid crates and be able to just piggyback off. We're not doing that. But as we see here, they're kind of looking for around that 8 million GP, maybe 4 GLs, 2 GL ships, you know, something like that. So yeah, so if you need some, if you want to reach out to Chimi_9 on Discord. We got 4 spots open. Again, great guild, no complaints whatsoever. Amazing community that they've built, and it's been an honor being with them for, gosh, since 2022. I think, yeah, that whenever I got Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, then I decided to find a guild that was kind of in the same neck of the woods. So that's what I did afterwards. There you go. So Baba Yaga Club is there. I don't think there's any like unique code to share, but yeah, just reach out to Chimi9. Let them know. I don't know if they're very picky. Again, I have basically just 8 million, you know, so I'm right there at that cutoff point too. Yeah, reach out to who? Chimi_9. It says right there, right above me. Yeah, Discord, CHIMI_9. That is their Discord name. So I hope you can find that. Yeah. Is Master Mace one of the worst legendaries, and why? Maybe it's me just being, I'm being nice. I'm being polite. I hated the Grand Inquisitor when he came out. Hated it. I didn't like anything. I didn't like anything about it. At least Windu, you can make arguments that aren't really. It's so weird where Galaxy has devolved to. Right now, when we're looking at teams, it's not, oh, I'm gonna have a fun time in Grand Arena. I'm gonna win so many more Grand Arenas. It's, oh man, I look at the spreadsheet. If I don't get Windu, I can't get more rewards in the raid, and then I can't do the era battles like that. At least, whether, you know, it's a pro or con, at least Windu has a bunch of high-level reward events. The raid, right? The era battles gives out tons of crystals. But the problem is we don't really know the longevity of the era battles and like what's going to happen a year down the road. Are they gone completely? You know, that's the problem with the era battles. Like, you want to get on it right away. Otherwise, the rewards diminish pretty quickly if you're not a first adopter to it all. Yeah, so at least Windu, from a Grand Arena Territory War perspective, I don't like him. He's mid to the middest level. And the problem is, the meta is narrow. Even more narrow in territories. How many territory war zones are there again? There's what, 2, 3, is it 2, 4, 6 zones, right? 6 zones, right, if I recall correctly. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8 zones. So it's only 8 teams on defense. I mean, generally high-level territory wars, it's always a wall of the same team, right? So you have 50 characters of Leia, 50 of Rey, Ezra, blah 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 blah. You know, even my free-to-play guild, it's mostly like that, right? But, you know, some mild deviations from it. The problem is, it's just like when you only have 8 teams to put on defense, 8 on offense. That's even less than Grand Arena. Where at least Grand Arena, you need 30 teams at the minimum to clear, right? And to hold some defense. Only, gosh, that's crazy, 16 teams. And the problem is when you have already almost 10 galactic legends, right? And then you got these really big items like Great Mothers. Your window is so narrow to scoot in. And if you can't scoot into that top 16, you're going to be filler at best. And the problem is on defense, Mara Jade, Palpatine roll it over, and that's not a good feeling. On offense, we're not really doing anything high level with it out there. Yeah. It's a rough spot for Mace Windu to be in, but I would still take over Grand Inquisitor. I find him better than Grand Inquisitor pre-Reva. And whether you like it or not, there's all those peripheral rewards that are associated with Windu that at least make him have a return on investment from a spreadsheet perspective. But at the end of the day, I don't care about the spreadsheet. I want to have a fun time in territories, the Grand Arena, and Mace Windu is not really providing that for me. Yeah, 5.5 Grand Arena needs an expansion. It's been almost 4 years. Maybe I should make a more dedicated video about this. I've sprinkled this idea like as a side point in videos in the past, like top 10 things Galaxy Heroes needs. I've talked about this. We talk about it on stream so much over the years. I think this game mode I have in mind would solve so many problems with territory wars, the meta expansion. Like, yes, a Grand Arena expansion, it's a solution. It's a possible solution. The downside that comes with that is that you're kind of just kicking the can down the road, right? Let's say you expand it by 5 more slots, right? So now in 3v3, it's top 40 instead of top 30 teams. So, all right, it buys you some time. But eventually it's going to catch up again. The other problem you're going to have with that, not just kicking the can down the road, not even that far down the road, you also have the problem of, well, now you're asking for more time from your community. And again, I don't mind playing Grand Arena. It's the game mode that keeps me happy with this game, so I don't mind playing it, but I can't speak on behalf of everyone. If everyone wants to spend an extra 20, 30 minutes in Grand Arena, right? You know, again, when I'm able to, like, you know, when I'm not streaming, I'm playing Grand Arena on my own. I'm done with Grand Arena maybe in 50 minutes, right? You know, when I don't have to do all the fun. We don't got a party, which kills the fun. That's part of the Grand Arena, right? You need the party. But generally, we just blitz through it. And, you know, 50 minutes. But if you add another 5 teams on defense, you need 5 on offense, you might be adding another 15, 20 minutes on top of that. So now you're looking at over an hour. And I don't know what CG thinks about that, but I think that some people would be mad about the time commitment. I don't know how many people, though. It's just something to keep in mind, though. Yeah. Lord hope whatever that next big update is coming later. I don't know. I will say when they do have their big updates, they've been hitting. Granted, they're not super frequent, but you know, everyone is very happy for the most part. Well, most people are happy about the relic changes where you can now get the relic levels at low stars. Big hit. Man, my voice is getting a little groggy right now. And what else? Double gear, double, you know, drops on the character shards, right? You know, I'm hoping it's going to be something like that and more, right? But those are more quality of life things. Just the core of their game modes, Grand Arena, territories, it's kind of getting to the point where it's, and in ships, my gosh, neglected, kind of getting a little stale, you know, and then the matchmaking things, that's a whole other problem there. Yeah, it just seems like it's a mess. Yeah, it kind of does feel like that sometimes, yeah? Says he likes JC, then crashes out when JML fails to kill them. But it's those things that make you love Grand Arena, right? You're fighting for the #1 spot in Galaxy of Heroes. Trillions and trillions of people are watching. The win's in, it's literally in sight. You're like, I got this. It's just a nest. I'm bringing in a galactic legend. You're 2 minutes into the battle. Everyone's down but Nest. I'm like, all right, Nest is still standing there. What's going on? 3 minutes in. Sweat starts pouring down. You're starting to feel your knees weak, palms are heavy. Mom's spaghetti. 4 minutes are coming into the clock, and now you're just completely dazed. You're frazzled. You're getting dizzy. You don't know what's going on. You're making the wrong plays. Timer runs out. And listen, let me tell you this. Not many people are talking about the Grand Arena that happened the other day, a month ago. To this day, that was what, 4 years ago? People talk more about that everywhere I think, than any other Grand Arena moment. That is what makes its Grand Arena so special. And they just they took away that heart and soul out of it. I mean, yeah, it took way too long to get the banners back. Yeah, I remember I got a little cocky on that, and then yeah, we had an issue again. In hindsight, it's hard to explain, right? It just comes with the nature of when you're playing the Grand Arena in front of trillions. Like in a high stakes situation like that, it's like all of a sudden, like all logic is like thrown out the window. You're feeling the pressure, and I collapsed under pressure under that moment. Literally, I had my Eminem Mom Spaghetti moment right there. But listen, things like that, like that's what made Grand Arena magical. That I love moments like that. Now it's just us complaining about matchmaking and datacrons. Which one would you rather have? I'll take the former any day of the week. Any day. Anyways, I got some company coming over here since I can't stay around for too long here. What do we got here? I want to make sure I'm all caught before we start rocking and rolling out of here. We got ourselves Yoder. How we doing? I like to promote my new video about S3J's Tragedies tier list. If the Great Nerf for 2021 isn't on the top, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to even refer people. Can you confirm if the Great Nerf for 2021 is a top tier tragedy in Galaxy of Heroes? Let me know what you guys think of the topic. Maybe worth a watch off stream. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. There's so many tragedies. I don't even know. Did you even? I bet you didn't even capture all the tragedies out there. I'll check it out in a moment. Let's see what do we got here. Alex Otello, $4.99. Oh, times 2. We got 2 of them. My gosh, thank you so much, Alex. I'll give you a yeet for that one. Part 1, a thought on Grand Arena. 2 categories. The current and optional, where you can only use each character once through all 3 opponents. That would be interesting. Ooh. Pros and cons to it. Pros and cons. I like that, but there's an issue, and it just comes down to the inherent core issue of Galaxy of Heroes, but we'll hold on to that for a moment. Part 2, make the rewards for the latter more Relic 9 and other big tickets. Allows more use of teams and player incentive to gear up new teams. Yeah, I think those are good. Those are good suggestions. The only problem I have with part number 1, if you guys remember, there was a period of time where CG was getting experimental with Grand Arena and even Territories. Remember they did the seasonal bonuses where essentially datacrons for free for everybody. You didn't have to level anything up, didn't have to farm anything, didn't have to go through the RNG. So that was like the last time I think I loved Territory Wars. And then of course they said, oh, no one likes this, and what they meant by that is that we don't like that we're not monetizing this. But anyways, whole different point aside, the problem with the Grand Arena thing you mentioned, the part 1, once upon a time, Galaxy of Heroes, let me see if I can pull it up, give me a moment. What was it called? What the heck is this? I don't want that. Oh, what was it called? Grand Arena. No. It's funny when I look up Grand Arena now. Guess what comes up? Marvel Snap. Not even Galaxy of Heroes. Well, let's see. Here, I see a mobile gamer video. Let me pull this up real quick.
All right, we're going to talk about 2 different things.
I miss when mobile gamer played this game. I really do. But this was highly controversial back then. This is all I'm trying to put out there. Hold on. I think this was it. Yes, I'm pretty sure this was it. Hey, hold on, let me find the moment here. All right, so check this out. So they did this for Territories. I don't recall if they did this for Grand Arena. So I'm coming over real quick. I'll like Mobile Gamer's video. I didn't even like this video back then. What a crime. Oh, that's not I'm looking for. Over here. Yeah. Even though it doesn't play the game anymore. So back then what they would do a community poll, and then people would vote on basically which group of characters to ban. So for example, group 1, Jedi Knight Revan, Colonel Stark, Dengar, HK-47, and you have there's a bunch of other groups. And essentially these were the groups that were voted on, and these were banned for Territory. See, these characters would be unavailable for the next Territory Wars. Here's the problem. This is all fine and dandy if everybody had equal rosters. It would be fun. The problem is, especially back then, what if these were like basically your entire roster? What if your roster basically consisted of Jedi Knight Revan, Traya, Anakin, Nihilus, Zombie? You're like, well, shoot, I got no characters now. So I like this in principle if everybody had an equal playing field. It's kind of like I showed you guys with a Marvel Strike Force. They have a draft mode, a balanced draft mode, where everybody has the same roster. That's when it works super well. All right? Or let's say you're doing a Smash Brothers tournament over the weekend. You all agree on what characters to ban. Cool. But in Galaxy of Heroes, where part of the gimmick, right? Part of the core is you need to farm these characters outright. It would feel really trash if basically you got essentially banned out of territory wars because they banned most of your roster of what you had. So I love the idea of what you're laying down, but I think it's pretty similar to what is going on here in a way. Is that people might not have equal rosters essentially. I mean, I guess people already have very unequal rosters, but it would be even more complicated. Because imagine you're in and again, this is a matchmaking problem. Maybe if you're in a similar bracket with everyone, a similar GP, maybe you could pull it off. But the thing is now, all right, let's say you're in a bracket, you have some 13 million opponents, and you got 4 million opponents. Well, the 4 million opponents are going to be completely screwed, right? Because they're not going to have a big enough roster to make it through 3 waves of opponents and still have stuff left over. So that would be the biggest problem. So I miss when they would get experimental, even though this kind of fell flat because of the issue I mentioned. I appreciate this when they were trying to revitalize, get creative. This is basically before the other thing they did was the exclusive zone bonuses. Did they show them here? Yeah, I think this is it, right? I don't remember what this is right here. Yeah, but here you go. This is just a straw poll. People were, again, this is a quick little poll. Again, you know, it's hard to say this is representative of everybody, but that banning thing, it wasn't super popular. So people weren't crazy about that, but I loved the seasonal benefits where everybody got essentially datacrons maxed out, no gear requirements at all. That's what I loved the most about that back then. But anyways, yeah, they don't do as much experimenting nowadays, unfortunately. Yeah, only works in K2, K1 potentially. But even so, I'm sure a lot of you guys know plenty of K1, K2 rosters where, I mean, shoot, my free-to-play, before the Grand Arena matchmaking squished a bunch of people out, we were Kyber 2. There's no way in hell, even before that matchmaking issue kicked in, that we were going to be able to do something like that. You know, and that's when we had like 4 or 5 million GP, and then the Great Squish came in. Hopefully Yoder put that in the list of tragedies too. Mobile Gamer leaving was another tragedy. It was indeed. GAC bans, I didn't know this. I'm putting this into an iceberg video. That was for territories. I don't recall if it was for Grand Arena 2. It could have been. I remember it was for territories for sure. But I just remember it wasn't too popular back then. But anyways, yeah, there's a lot of great ideas. But I think there are great ideas that avoid situations like this because not everyone has an equal starting point where they can ban stuff all willy-nilly, not feel the consequences. Maybe I got to make a bigger video on my basically just almost copying and pasting Battlefront 2's Galactic Conquest back in the day. All right, what else we got here? Before we got to get rock and roll, because I see people are starting to rev at my Star Destroyer here. We got Plas Joel, 19 months, Slade GAC today. Yay! Give a round of applause. That's what I like to see. Thank you so much for that 19 months as well. And our Carver Club VIP plus a program. The best GACs are the ones where your opponent messaged you and we got a fun stream of only meme teams and something. Oh, because guess what? That's basically what I call the Sandbox Grand Arena. I wish I understood CG more. Again, when I talk to a lot of people out there, again, you know, and they've interacted with CG, they're like, yeah, they're kind of the black sheep of the industry, right? Just for a variety of things out there. And I feel like they're getting better, right? They're coming out of their shell a little bit, but it's like they're kind of like stuck in. And again, I'm not blaming like individual developers. There could be someone higher up the ladder. But it's like they're stuck in this like 2010 mentality of mobile gaming. And again, they're getting better. It's like there's so much they can do with the game, and I'm not sure it's because. I mean, look at Marvel Strike Force. They have a Marvel license. They still do a lot of stuff, whether you like it or not. You know, and Marvel's not a cheap license. I don't know. Just a lot of interesting stuff. You like to know DC Grand Arena? So now here's the thing. This is the one thing I do like about Datacrons, the seasonal power changes. It mixes things up, right? Again, going back to that territory war thing where every season they were testing out something new where Mace Windu was soloing Sith. Oh my gosh, that was insane. So I gotta play the clip again. So I gotta play the Mace Windu soloing Sith Lords. My microphone crapping out of me right now. Like this, I love. But I hate the acquisition, the progression, and the RNG aspect of Datacron. So I don't mind Datacrons from the power seasonal changes. I just don't like that it's not like the old days. Let's see. Where was it? Where the heck was it? I keep saying I got a dip, but it doesn't. It's all good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio coming at the boom boom.
My oh my, we gotta start
My
off
oh
with
my.
Mace freaking Windu.
Mace freaking Windu. Let's go. Let's see this. Yeah, here we go. Oh man. Now I want to remind you guys. Imagine. I don't know if Darth Sidious Kron's best way to put it. This is basically the grandfather to Darth Sidious Kron. But again, imagine you can use it at Gear 8. It was just given to you for free. You didn't have to chase it. Didn't have to pray and hope you got the resource and the RNG to farm it. Yeah, check this out here. Bring him over. One more blast to the past here. And the funniest thing is, I love this. People loved it. But they said, no, it wasn't popular. And they just wanted to monetize it in hindsight. Again, if they wanted to monetize it, just be straight with us. Don't say people didn't like it. And then you just go around monetizing it. And you make it hard to actually get this. So anyways. All right, so hold on.
Himself, Gear 12, all that
Shut
stuff.
up. I don't want to hear your voice. I already hear my voice enough. Look at this here. Gear 9 Mace Windu. Territory Wars. Free. It was basically a territory bonus. Mace Windu, Grievous got a bunch of extra power. And Mace Windu at Gear 9. This was a top team back in the day. Straight up soloing fools. Look at this. Boom. It's like this I absolutely love. And this is essentially a Datacron, but it was a free Datacron. Seasonal Datacrons. And again, it would go away, but at least you have to pay for it and have to farm resource. And they're like, no, how about we just monetize the hell out of this and make it hard for people to get this? So I always like to bring this up because people assume I hate everything about Datacrons. I don't. I think seasonal power changes are great, mixes the meta up. Otherwise, it could get a little boring, right? You know, get a little stale. But it's just the way you access this power is kind of my big problem. Man, let's see. Was there another clip in here somewhere? Yeah, so like General Grievous, he got this before his rework. He got a bunch of territory war bonuses. So there was a man, God, what happened to this game, man? Wow. Crazy stuff we did back then. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I mean, like this wasn't as cool as the Windu thing, but let's see, do I have anything? Oh yeah, Count Dooku got some nifty stuff as well. Like, look at this lineup. Coruscant Underworld Police and a Jedi Training Raid lineup. What in the hell is going on here? Oh man. Oh, any other? Yeah, these were good days, man. Good days. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Very, very good days, I'd say. Oh man, now you can make me all sad. All sad. Oh man. Anyways, what exactly is the great nerf for 2020? Go watch Yachter's video. I have a video on it too. Well, how about this? We'll talk about it another time. Because again, I said I was gonna be done by now, and I got a bunch of company over. But essentially, imagine. Let's just put it this way. Darth Vader was basically a galactic legend, the free-to-play hero of Galaxy of Heroes that slayed all these pay-to-win galactic legends. And they just essentially nerfed him. A bunch of other characters that were dogging on the galactic legends for the quote-unquote purposes of preserving balance. And then they come out with the right hook and throw some Datacrons at you. Oh, man, oh, man. Yeah, I got a video on it. I'm sure Yachter's Tragedy tier list, it's got that on there. And what else we got here? We got ourselves Ace. How we doing? 38 months. Glad to see you, LLTKE. Meatbag. You know, I'm going to play them the way we haven't played much Rev in action in a minute. We're going to get that. Anything else I'm missing here? I think I'm all caught up. Yeah, everybody. Thank you for spending your weekend with me. It's always a privilege and honor to have you guys chilling with me up in here in the Kyber Club. But it was a second, a minute, an hour, 10 years from now. Maybe you're going to watch this stream because it was so much fun watching me play an opponent that didn't show up. Maybe you're going to watch it on a 10-hour loop. I thank you. And, of course, the Kyber Club High Rollers for going above and beyond the Imperial Call of Duty, keeping that light on 25-8 for one extra hour. And the one extra day of partying hard. I thank you with every fiber of my body. Without you, we won't be able to party that hard here in the Kyber Club, my friends. And on that note, I'm going to play Yeah, a little bit of meatbag action right there. Yeah.
Hero, villain, savior, conqueror.
Bring him over again.
Hero, villain, you're all things driven. And
Now,
yet you are nothing.
if you don't mind, I'm gonna go cry as I remember the golden days of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. CG, you got a great game. You have a lot of potential. Don't squander it. Don't be lazy. Let's become these damn pirates. But in the meantime, my friends, the Kyber Cub's all yours. If you want, feel free to come in here. We'll cry together. But until we meet again, always remember that it's great to be in the Empire today.
Listen, you talentless organic meatbag, master. Down you go!
Conqueror, hero, villain, savior, conqueror, hero, villain, savior, conqueror, hero, villain. You're all things driven, and yet you are nothing.
Master. Listen, you talentless organic. Down you go! Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, answer. Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, not even just a little. Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, I will be back. Query, statement, answer, explanation. Query, statement, not even just a little. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Erentech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope.